music on before I put combat because we don't know what we're doing yet. But we're back in the same evening. Oh, how nice it is to spend D&D over the space of hours as we are in the dead of night in Butte Springs. Nice and dark as a looming dragon overhead is attacking the village of Butte Springs at the same time as a siege, or as part of a siege of the town, where there are dragonborn kobolds, a few half-orcs dotted about, and what has been seen by some of the guards in the Butte Spring Towers, a few suspected Talons of Ram. Talons being noted by their white and gold robes. They're mainly white robes with gold trim. Noting that there are definitely at least two prominent members of Talons that have been seen. One, a humanoid figure who seems to be giving out the orders and commands, and the other, a half dragon or very, very large dragonborn, dressed in the regalia, that looks absolutely massive, that has been stomping around as well. But as you guys arrived, after setting up your little investigation, you made it through the town, saving Linda and her children, picking up 15 other commoners, I think it was, along the way, and getting them into the keep, where you are held up and seemingly under the stewardship of Christopher Silverbrook, the governor of Butte Springs. The plan is to hide out and try and hold out here until the siege is over, knowing that siege normally is a rampage to achieve some goal, stealing or whatever it is, and they were hoping that these siegers are going to leave at some point. But as the night is progressing, different things are happening, different areas are being hit, and where we left off last was that you had secured the keep. An attack on the keep had happened. The sally port had been sealed up by you all as some ambush drakes, kobolds and dragonborn had tried to break in. And from the guard tower, they can see that the siegers are moving on two locations. One of those locations is the mill, which holds what's left of last year's crop, as well as the seeds for the new crop to come round, with Christopher Silverbrook letting you know that if the mill is burnt, you can see that there is smoke starting to rise from the mill as these siegers are starting to burn the mill down. If that mill is to burn down and is lost, then those that are surviving inside his castle, inside his keep, which is probably somewhere between like 70 to 100 people, will have no food. They're going to have to rely on something or someone to get them food. And of course, it looks like they're being sieged for their money, so they're not going to need money to do so. So if the mill goes, then the future is looking pretty bleak after this siege. But the other location is their sanctuary, their like church, their sacred place, which is being run and tended to by a Brotherhood cleric by the name of Leo. And there is one of the civilians that were saved, that have made on townsfolk that have made their way into the keep, had said that they know that people had gone to the sanctuary for safety as well as moving to the keep. So rather than all come to the keep, some of them had gone and barricaded themselves in the sanctuary. And you had seen coming off through the port a what looked like a long battering ram type gizmo being sent towards the sanctuary. So Christopher Silverbrook kind of ended the last hour after you had tended yourself. I think you had a short rest after your fight as well, to say, right, we've got a problem. These two targets are being hit. You've got the mill that looks like it's being set on fire. You've got the sanctuary that is being sieged. The sanctuary may well have some townsfolk inside, and they haven't heard from the cleric Leo, so he presumably is inside as well. So did you want to move, as the more capable fighters want to move on either the mill or the sanctuary to help them out? Him saying that he would provide you with whatever reward he could muster once this time is over, but being way more capable fighters than anyone else in this in his guard, they just have townsfolk in quite like guard force, that you would be best placed to go out and save them, and probably best chance of saving one or both of these sites. He will then follow in after, if you can get them secure, to take over the guard, but to get through in the first place, he kind of is asking a favour of you guys again. And you took a vote. The vote was to head out towards the mill. So I will come back and obviously we can check that that is still where you all stand. The first mate to Governor Silverbrook, the dwarf named Ellie Ironfist, has told you of a sewage tunnel, which is like an old smuggler's tunnel that runs out from the keep onto the coast, close to the port, which you can use for getting out and getting in, but it will be you just have to make sure you're kind of keeping it quiet and not making too much of a noise, because if you lose that, you really have no other entries or exit ways. So she gives you the key to let yourself out of the tunnel, saying that if you can sneak out, sneak in via that route, then you might be able to bypass some of the kobolds. This sewer kind of runs down into the sea, and where the keep sits up on the cliff, it kind of runs down below. So you've got a bit of cover as you come out before you exit across the city again. But it will be sneaking. If you are found or someone finds you coming in and coming out, then you could lose that entry or exit point as well, which leaves you a little bit screwed. So she's given you the key, got you set. That's the way out for whichever way you go. So I can throw it back to you guys quickly. If there was a different choice you wanted to make, you're sticking with the mill, and if you're sticking with the mill, then we can move straight into moving the boxes. You can have this conversation as you're kind of moving the boxes out of the way in the basement of this keep to find this sewer entrance. The first key opens the gate easily enough. The second gate, she said, might be a little bit rusty when you get down towards the end. So, over to you guys. Anything you would like, sticking with your guns on this one, anything you'd like to pick up with yourselves, and then the final thing I really need from you is a marching order as you crawl single file through this tunnel.
I'm going to sigh, and I'm going to say, I still don't think we should do this, and then I keep moving boxes out the way.
Willow would also like it to be known that she would have preferred the sanctuary, but given that she is on this mission with everybody and has been entrusted to care for the party as a group, she will do what she has to do as a group. She feels it's her duty, although she obviously wants to get it done as soon as possible to get to the sanctuary and help the people.
Thorn will make a point of telling them that their reluctance is noted, but we've made a decision as a group and we need to get a move on.
Yep.
Agreed.
And we'll volunteer to crawl down the tunnel first.
Nice. So yeah, gate opens up. Thorn takes the key and heads off into the tunnel. I think you did also said that you could always scout out the mill, and if you needed to change your mind, you would change your mind from there.
I'll follow Thorn.
Cool. As you go into and start crawling in, the last thing that I did forget to remind you, but Ellie can remind you, she goes in, that she reminds you that Governor Silverbrook would quite like a prisoner brought back, if at all possible, the highest ranking person you can find, because any prisoner you can get in, and we can get into the keep, they can interrogate for more information, especially if you're trying to find out what's going on there.
Watch us bring back just some random kobold.
We know how much fun torturing a kobold will be.
And that'll be useful information. So yeah, you can use that information. Say the most senior person that all he wants is someone to question, because he has some information on a report, but these guys have come in and are doing something. So any prisoner or prisoners you could bring back will help with the interrogation. Of course, when you're attacking, if you want to grab prisoners and not kill them, just pick damage type that could be turned into non-lethal. So pretty much everything we can switch, unless you're setting someone on fire for non-lethal damage. Same as we did last campaign.
Speaking of fire.
Yeah, don't set them on fire, because that
I
doesn't...
will ask Ellie, is there any source of water at the mill so we can put out the fire if it is on fire?
She doesn't think so. It's a windmill, and it's a little bit further back from the coast. So anything that's there.
Hang on, we're on the coast and we're not using water mills.
Yeah, no, because water mills would take running water.
Weird.
Not tidal.
Yeah, not tidal. It's not that advanced. They're on a cliff. They're using wind.
Does anyone have any means of creating water?
I mean, I could piss in
it. I don't think that's productive.
I don't have any water spells. I've only got an ice spell.
So we're gonna have to.
I mean, ice when it's heated up becomes water.
Are we having this conversation as we're moving down?
As you're deciding down, yes.
Yeah, it's all muffled by everyone's butts and their faces. I'm assuming the sewer's really small.
Thorn, it's enough for you to crouch and crawl through. So yeah, so it's Thorn, Gimbar. Who else? Who's next in?
I'll go
Me.
When you go ahead.
Oh no, I'll go behind the little gnome because I'll be watching.
The little gnome's walking straight up.
Yeah,
doesn't
actually,
it?
We probably have actually.
You're actually all right. Yeah, this is nice.
I'll go last.
Yep, nice. And then shall I raid? Nice. So you make your way into the sewer tunnel. It is, you can see it's not been used. You have to move the boxes out of the way to clear the space as you're coming through. As you get towards the other end, you can hear the sound of the sea. And as you get up towards the gate, you can also see you're dropping out onto like 5 foot of muddy sand, and then the sea's right there. So you are right below the cliff. You can hear a little bit off in the distance that there's movement of sand, but you are facing the water here, and you know the keep sits up. So if you were to come out onto here, you know that you're gonna have to come out single file likely, but you are close to the sea. You can't hear anyone that's around you at the moment. Thorn, as you get to the gate, you can see just by touch as you get there, and just through the light that's kind of like the moonlight that's reflected out, that this gate and this lock on this gate has not been used for a very, very long time. And you're like, we'll try the key, but there is a chance that if this goes wrong, the lock or something in it will not break. It's not going to be as easy as the lock before. So yeah, as you get up to it, you're like, this could be a pain in the ass to get through. But you have a key to try. So
we'll try the key.
If you give me a dexterity check, please. You don't have Thieves' Tool or anything, do you?
No.
So yeah,
that was actually in that 20.
Oh, okay. Turns out it didn't look like it was going to be that easy, but you got on that 20. Yeah, the key, as it goes in, as you are feeling this lock, the gate feels like it's going to break apart. I think as the key turns, the lock mechanism breaks in such a way that the gate pin just falls out onto the ground, ding, in front of you, and the bolt from across the slides, drops on the floor, and the gate slowly starts to swing open. You can grab hold of it just to stop it from swinging and creaking open, as that's not going to be as much as a problem as you would like. Thorn, as the first person out, can you give me a perception check, please?
That was not as good. That is a 5.
5. Cool. As you pop your head out and look down, you can see this is like a 5-foot pathway. There's some brush, some like longer grass up that covers the kind of the hillside, and you can hear that there are kobolds in or near the brush because you can just hear the chatter of them. You can't with a 5. No idea how many, how close. Could be 25 feet away, could be 40 feet away, could be 10 foot away from the edge of where you are. But you can definitely hear this movement in this bush as they're like moaning about searching around this area.
I guess I'll creep out slowly.
Yeah. Is everybody going to follow? Because we can do group.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Creeps. Okay. So as you drop out into...
I will signal backwards, just...
Yeah, okay. Cool. So yeah, everyone give me a stealth check, please.
It's such a shame I'm not Arthur anymore, because I would have said, what?
Yeah.
8.
Oosh.
15.
14.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
8.
Oof.
I roll with disadvantage, and I rolled 2 17s.
Nice.
Oh, thank goodness.
Okay. Where's my... give me a second, because my... Excel decided not to do what I wanted to do. Perfect. So, you drop out. I won't put a map up because then maybe sheets go out. As you all get out one at a time, you kind of... I don't know if I will do because it just helps explain the coastline. So as you guys drop out and move along... 6 of you, right? Can you? Well, I'd say actually there's nothing. You can see that there's probably about 5, 6, maybe 7 kobolds foraging around in this area here, just a bit further down from where you are. This grass that's here is just like long brush and reedy grass, and you can see that they're kind of poking around in the grass and looking for things, but not paying any attention down to where you are. You have to also like imagine this is like an elevation, so this is a hill that's coming up and round. So as you get out and look, you can see that there's kobolds that seem to be moving around there, and you guys are just hunkered down with those stealth scores. You've got out of the tunnel, and you've just like little cats, little big cats, just sat down, watching your prey, working out what to do next. As you're there, you can see that they're just poking around, milling about here. A bit further down, off in this direction, is where there's a tavern, and they just seem to be checking for something within the bushes around here, moaning and rabbling along in Draconic.
Does anyone speak Draconic? I turn back to the group, whisper, does anyone speak Draconic? What the fuck are they saying?
Can I hear?
Yeah. Give me a perception check for how much you hear.
19.
19. You can hear them moaning. That they're out here poking around looking for civilians that go away, and finding nothing. It's like, well, why can't we be in there? Look, we should be searching for the houses. Why are we out here poking around in the bush? And you can hear that they're a bit rattled and annoyed that they're left out here with shit work, kind of. Also quite close to the keep, so they're not too far from getting shot out from with arrows.
I whisper a relay of what I hear them, and I just say it's typical kobold moaning, like the ones that we saw before.
Does anyone have any way to distract them?
Not really.
No.
Not without making a big noise that could bring over more people.
Yeah, and you're aware you want to kind of keep this area you're in now highlights the fact that this sewer is there and is open. So you're like, we really don't want to give up.
And you're saying they're elevated, they're above us.
These ones are on your. They're actually a little bit, but not much. You're talking like maybe only 5 foot up. The hill itself really kicks up. So where you are now is brush, and then it goes almost like after that 5 foot up to where this keep is. This keep would actually be like 10 or 15 foot above you. So you're.
I was just wondering if we could like crawl past them without them realizing.
Yeah, you've got sneak. You could try and sneak through the brush and get across. You will then have a gap to run. It is dark as well, so any perception. Sight-based perception checks for them and for you will be disadvantaged, but I think they got dark vision actually, so it won't be for them.
Can I cast guidance on myself if we're going to do that?
Yeah, if you want to. So yeah, you can all try and sneak through. They are like searching across this. The 6. So they're searching across this brush area, just kind of bitching and moaning. So it's, up to you what you would like to do. You can try and distract, try and move them on, wait them out, but obviously if you wait them out, you're losing time.
If I was to cast message into one of their heads,
Yep.
and try and pretend that I'm their like leader or someone telling them that they need to go back in, that they need to search further down the beach, the opposite direction to we are.
Mm-hmm.
Would I be able? They wouldn't be able to tell where I am if I'm casting message.
No.
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 But you don't speak Draconic, so they would know that.
But they still speak common, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would you have to roll a deception for that?
Yeah. On
then
the words.
if you're going to do that, tell us and I'll cast guidance on you first, because then you get 1d4 on top of your roll.
I'll explain it to everyone in a whisper and go, this is what I think I can do. Does everyone agree? And if everyone agrees, I'll do it.
If you're confident, lad.
Yeah, I believe in you with this here guidance. So you get 1d4.
Nice. So you know
You don't happen to have a heroic inspiration.
I do.
Oh, nice. Even better. So yeah, you know further to the south that there's a tavern just off this map here, and then even further south of that, by another like 30 foot, is the port. So if you were to send him further south, you could direct him towards the port, I suppose.
Yeah, so I'll cast. How does heroic inspiration work? Do I just use
you
it?
just roll your d20. You roll your check, and then you roll it again, but you have to take the second option. So you roll first. It just gives you a do-over on your d20 if you don't like the first one. But if you
Does guidance last for an amount of time or just one roll?
yeah,
It's a minute, I think.
it's a minute. And
Okay,
once
so you
you've
get it
used
on both rolls if you want it.
Yeah,
Oh no, but once it's
Yeah.
used,
once it's used, it's used. But we can use the
okay.
+4 on both rolls. That's fine.
Cool. Okay, I will roll deception.
Mhm.
First one's a 14.
So then roll your d4.
On my D4.
Yep. The guidance,
Oh yes.
because that's higher.
16.
Nice. So you've got 16, or you could roll again to see if that 14's higher. But if it's lower, you're off. What's your plus to your deception?
2.
So is that 18 in total? Or was that
Oh no, that was
include the
14.
first
The
so 16?
14 was including the 2. So I got 16 overall.
Okay, cool. What you be saying, John?
Yeah, I'll stick with it. I will say to I will say with some urgency that that help's needed in the port. There's resistance, and we need more. We need backup in the port.
Nice. I rolled a 5 on my insight check. So yeah, one of them hears this message and then goes, "Hey, we gotta go to the port. There's some people. And then they start running. And he's like, "What? I didn't hear anything." And everyone's like, "Come on!" Once one of them starts going, the others kind of look for a bit, but in the view of action happening, can start dropping down.
Are they like ants where they just follow each other?
Yeah, but they're like, "What? I didn't hear anything." But it's like, well, someone said, I'm telling you that someone said we don't have to do this shit job anymore. And you're like, "No, I'm inclined to believe it because I don't want to fucking be here anyway." So they start moving. You, with your previous perception as well, Willow, will hear that the one in their head says, it makes note in some way that it's like, it didn't come from a Dragonborn, that message came from one of the Talons. Like the message came from an outsider is kind of what they're hinting at, or a leader, because again it came in common.
Okay.
But scooting off towards.
I'll say, well done, Peril. Although it's worth noting that the kobolds thought that came from a non-Dragonborn or a non-kobold, so we need to keep an eye on that.
Okay.
Sweet.
Let's move.
And then you guys make your way through town. So give me all. Give me D6 rolls. Am I pushing this one?
He's always goes so well.
Six.
One.
Ooh, got one
6.
on 6. Oh, nice.
2.
Oh my god. Wait, hang on. 16612 was that?
I got 2.
I got
There were 3 6s.
There were
I
three
heard
sixes.
3 6.
I got 6.
Oh,
Damn.
yeah.
Let's all go again. One by one,
six is
so
good.
we know what's
Yeah.
going on.
I put it in the wrong area. I'm pretty sure it was. 3 6s, 2 2s, and a 1. Yeah, I only care about 1s and 6s anyway, as long as that number's there. 3
Yeah.
6s is pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Nice. So as you guys travel across towards the mill, you take the northern path route. So where Butte Spring sits, I think I've got it on the map, still here, good, yeah. Where Butte Spring sits, you kind of come out between that tavern and the bottom of the keep, and you just head straight north. You make the decision to cross the path early. You cut behind. A lot of the Dragonborn have pulled away from the keep itself, rather than trying to surround it with loads of forces and just keep getting picked off by arrows. They've fallen back a little bit, and these kobolds are probably the furthest north. So you guys have shot north, you can shoot along that coastway, and you come round towards the mill from where the
mill being the blue one on the north.
in the north, yeah, where that windmill is in the north. That says mill.
It
So
does
you're
say
coming
mill.
in from the north. Yeah, it does say mill. The mill where it says mill, it's the mill. But you've come out that way. So you can hear that there is still some movement and action coming on, but in this northern area right near the coast, very, very clear. So you make your way quickly and quietly across that long grass into where you can see their crop fields are starting, and you get a good view down towards the mill. So,
Is there a good hiding place on the way to stop and scope out the mill?
they're on the not necessarily on the way, but close. There would be, yeah. So I say with those 3 6s, we'll put you in a good position where you're on the first line of buildings or in the leftover crops from the winter that haven't been hulled out yet, or the long grasses where you've gone through the northern part of the route. It's all just long tall grass rather than manicured pathways, so you can easily, with your stealth checks at night, hunker down and get a good view of what's going on at the mill.
If we're in that position, then I'll turn to the group and say, "Who has the best eyes?"
My eyesight's not very good. I can't see in this light very well.
Yeah, forget
Wait, is it not the middle of the night?
it's the middle. Of the night.
I can see quite far in that.
It's the middle of the night and it's dark.
I was just trying to say I don't have dark vision.
Oh, because you're a human and not an actual drow. Oh.
I got
That's
120.
why I got bullied. 120.
Never judge a book by its cover.
Or a drow by his eyes.
I can't believe you just racially profiled me like that.
How the fuck did you live in the Underdark?
With a
By
white stick.
using a walking stick and my hands.
Maybe you had
There's
little
like,
glasses.
there's like glowing mushrooms in the Underdark. I've played Baldur's Gate.
It's really pretty, isn't it?
Who said they had good eyes? Gimbar, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll also turn to our gnome friend and say, "Does that thing of yours, can it see good?" Pointing at his mechanical dog.
No.
They probably can't see over the crest, to be honest.
Also, I probably should have
I like
rolled
to think that
some sort of stealth for it, shouldn't I?
I like to think that Willow's holding it. So
Well,
it's,
hopefully she is now, because walking through
I
town.
am. I am.
Your
He's
your
under-
job is now just to carry the dog every time you get into initiative.
He's under my arm like a little clutch bag. Does he like
Remember
me?
that every
Is his tail
time, so you don't have your shield up because you've got a dog.
wagging? Is his tail wagging? Does it wag?
Again, he's not sentient.
Yeah, but if he was his tail be wagging? I'll roll for it.
I'm not going to answer that question.
I'm going to roll animal handling while Herb's doing whatever.
It's
he's
not an
doing.
animal.
Yeah, but if it was, it's a 19. I think
Contested roll.
it would be. Yeah, go
I've
on
got
then.
that 20.
No, it's not your dog. Back off.
It's not your dog either.
Gnome, can you do a roll?
No.
Gnome.
Gnome.
What's your name?
Oi, gnome.
Little one. Roll animal handling, please. Quick, because he's putting his headphones back in. I need to get away with it before he
I
is.
mean, he can just turn it off.
No. Do it quick.
Gins is holding the dog and not her shield again.
No, I did animal handling to see if the robot dog, if it was sentient, if it would be wagging its tail. And Hayward won't roll a consensus.
It's not sentient.
I would argue that the dog, given what it's made of, is a shield of a what's the word?
Improvised.
Improvised shield.
You want to use the dog as an improvised shield?
No, I don't. I want the dog to.
No,
wag
she
its
uses her
tail.
own body
Yeah.
instead of the dog.
Oh, okay. I was like, this is taking the cheekiness to
I mean,
another
the
level.
dog has better AC than anyone, so.
What's the dog's AC?
18.
Mine's 18.
Yeah,
We're
with
made
the
for
shield.
each other.
Yeah, with the shield.
It's 18 with your shield.
Yeah. Well, no, I told the gnome that I'd help carry it when we're in transit.
All the
When we
important
arrive
things,
somewhere, I like to think that I put it down on the floor.
It's a dog, it can walk, can it not? Your legs.
But it's slow.
Yeah, but it's very noisy because it's
Oh,
mechanical.
Sucks to be you.
I think its tail would squeak if it wagged it.
Sweet.
It doesn't wag its tail, so.
Okay.
So you guys, I'll just put a house there to say that you're set up. You guys can see that, yeah, you can get pulled up along the grass, along the outskirts of the houses that are there, to look out and see what is happening across the mill. At first glance, as you look out, you see the mill itself still slightly, very ever so slowly turning, as if like the gears and stuff haven't been disengaged. If those that left here when the siege happened, left in a hurry, so the windmill itself kind of turns out, and that's on that far left-hand side. You can see about 5 or 6 kobolds that are stacking up some like the pre-made hay bales in front of the mill, some of them close to the barn, and are lighting the 1 or 2 that are there and kind of sat back and watching. They're keeping that fire a little bit stoked, but they're only lighting 1 or 2 at a time, and you can only see about 6 or 7. Across the rest, you can see there's this kind of lean-to with way more hay in there. There's a barn, and there's a few more larger haystacks that sit out across this area. And yeah, these kobolds are kind of just stacking up one, sitting it back, letting it burn a little bit, as you guys are peering down in the bottom corner around. That's just for free, so you can do other checks and rolls if you would so like.
Since I have the best eyes, I'll do perception check.
Yep, cool.
I rolled a 2. But a
Great.
total of
Great
5.
eyes. You see exactly what I just told you.
So we can only see in front of the.
You can all roll
window, we
checks,
can't see
don't
around the
have
side.
Oh god, they've already destroyed the mill. The entire wall's missing.
It is. Well, it's not exactly in the best condition, but yeah, you can see that it's a bit slightly decrepit, the mill itself.
Would we roll with disadvantage because of the light?
Those of you that don't have dark vision, yes. Those with dark vision can roll straight.
So we can see that they're lighting these hay bales on fire, but not in a concerted way to burn the mill down. It just looks like they're fucking around at the moment.
Yeah. You can see there's a lot.
Who would guess?
You can see that there's like I said, you can see about 6 of them here, and they have about 3 of these hay bales that are on fire burning, but just off to the side of them, there's another 3 of them that are just moving about this other like stack of 6 or 7. They're just stood around at the moment. They seem to be just watching and waiting it burn. And it's kicking up over the front here, like kicking up from the front. It's just these plumes of smoke that you had seen from the keep.
8 perceptions now,
Jesus
so
Christ.
that's probably not going to help much either.
Yeah, I got a 5.
Thorn,
Same.
give me an insight check.
Insight.
Yep.
Okay. That
I got a 9
is
to clarify.
that is a dirty 20. I'm wasting the good rolls here.
You are wasting, or maybe not. As you look around, you can see everyone's trying to peer out and just like blind leading the blood, quite literally. You can see these kobolds fucking around. As you look, exactly what you said is exactly what you're thinking. Why, if they were trying to burn this mill down, and you've got these pre-made stacks, you've got 2 giant stacks, why are they not putting all of the... If they want to burn this down, why are they not making the biggest fire possible? Why are they keeping the fire controlled? Something doesn't smell right. But you get dirty 20 as well.
Yeah, dirty.
This stinks. This stinks bad to you. Like they if you want to burn this down, you got all this flammable stuff here. Why the fuck are you doing it one piece at a time?
I'll turn around to the others and do my best Admiral Akbar impression.
It's dark.
Kids won't understand that.
No,
I don't know what that means. Sorry.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
Oh, okay.
It's a Star Wars.
Oh, right. That makes sense. It's a trap. As in, do you think maybe they've lured us here to stop us going to the sanctuary?
They definitely want us here.
But what? Why?
Well, let's find out, lad. And then I will charge out into the open and yell, "Kobolds!"
I put the dog down and put my shield on.
You've
Guess
killed the dog.
Put it down.
You did say put it down.
That is an instant oath break.
Yeah.
Euthanizing a dog.
I only have one way of interpreting that, unfortunately, and it is that you killed the dog.
I'll kill all of you and break my oath and live with perfect joy.
And then we're sorted for next week.
The funny thing is, I don't think she can put the dog down because I don't think she can hit it because its AC is so high.
That's true.
Yeah, sorry, Thorn has decided to trigger this trap.
Okay, so yeah, you've turned around, told everyone it's a trap, and then you're like, cool, let's go for it. Axe gets drawn, and you start charging out.
I wouldn't motion to the others to follow me. It might make sense for me to trigger the trap by myself, but I haven't said that. So
Yeah.
I've just said it's a trap and then charged out.
Yeah.
I
Thorn's
don't
like,
like
it's a trap,
kobolds.
grabbed his axe and just gone to start moving the rest of you. And then Willow, you can get your shield out. So anything you're doing in that preliminary, oh shit, is up to you guys. But Thorn's going to run out because you have spotted. Please roll initiative for me.
It would have been funny if he jumped out and said it's a trap.
It's our trap for you.
You didn't count down for it, or
Yep. Sorry, 25 to 20.
Okay.
No, 25 to 20. 20 to 15.
16.
16. He goes from last to first.
Let's go.
15 to 10.
13.
Oh, God, that all came at the same time.
I think they both have 13.
Key voice.
It was both 13, yeah.
I think Hayward was there as well.
I got a 10.
10. Hang on, give me 1 second.
My dex is 0, Dan, so I assume you're before me.
I don't want to go before you.
Okay, you can go off.
I will choose that you can go first.
Oh, how kind. Let me just
Because he's the only one that is known.
This revealed himself.
check. True. Giggity. Wait, why is that?
Single man, reveal
Yeah,
yourself.
it does feel a little bit like that. My keyboard's delete key is not working. 1 moment, please. Okay, now it's working. Sorry, I didn't get any of those. So 13 was Merrin.
Thorn and Merrin.
Thorn and Merrin.
Zola was 10.
Thorn,
Willow was also 10. My dex is 13.
Merrin.
My dex is 16.
Ooh.
Okay, first.
Zilna. Okay, nice. And 1, 2. Where's Gimbar?
6.
6. You'll love to see it. What is going on? Come on, computer. You have like one job. Turn up
It's
for
got
this.
quite a few jobs, really.
Now, this computer only has one job, which is pretty much combat. So we have. Kobolds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Now it's working. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it is working. It's just very slow. So you step out, door, shout, kobolds, and that kicks off initiative. Up first is going to.
Can I step out a bit further?
Yeah.
Like in front of the house?
Oh, you're in front of the house. What, further forward?
Yeah, a bit further forward. Can I just get a bit further forward?
I'll give you 15-foot charge.
Yeah, there we go.
Is going to be me checking something. Oh no. Okay. There's going to be no one. Peril, you are up first.
Can I get within 60 feet of the 3 kobolds and the one they set on fire, please?
And the thing they set on fire. They didn't set themselves on fire. They set.
Yeah, the hay barrels.
Yeah. Just checking.
You wait till they get their bagpipes out, then you're going to see real fire.
60 foot's not far, so from where they are, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, you're pretty much stepping out will pretty much put you within 60 foot. It's just whether you want to move out further so you're away from the exit point of everybody else.
Yeah, just put me a bit further out.
Yes, if you go up here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, you're about 50, 55 foot. You can get all of those 3 and the hay bales that are currently on fire.
Cool. Can I cast? I'm going to cast Ray of Frost, if that's all right. See if I can actually put it out.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yes. So are you trying to hit the kobold, or are you trying to hit the?
All of them if I can.
How does
It's like
Ray
a
Frost
direct
just a single
line.
target?
Am I thinking Cone of Cold?
No,
You're thinking of kind of cold.
Yeah, Cone of
Oh, I'm
Cold.
thinking of Cone of Cold.
Yeah,
Okay,
Ray of
sorry.
Frost would just be single target. It doesn't explode, does it? That's the ice one.
Yes,
But you
that's
could
nice.
do Ray of Frost against the hay bale if you want. You just attack the hay bale.
Yeah, can I do that?
Yeah.
Alright.
So it just means you can't.
Try and
You
get the
won't,
fire out.
yeah. You can attack the stack of hay bales rather than attacking the kobold.
Cool.
See.
I'll roll.
You got to roll attack. It's quite low, but you could still miss.
Almost did. It almost was a 1, but it was a 19.
That would have been quite funny. Nice. Yes, you fire out this Ray of Frost. Give me the damage to see if it just icicles all of them or just puts out
Yeah. 1 damage.
one.
1.
It just puts out. The ice hits, melt straight away. So the smoke is still continuing from these things. But yeah, you've hit this stack. The fire goes out, but it's a bit like pouring water onto the fire. Pff, even more smoke is pluming out up from this stack now. But you cannot see any flames.
With the flames gone, does this mean that we're going to find it difficult to see?
You
Not even the
those-
smoke, just without the light.
in that area. There will be it will be.
Or they got torches.
You've got but that's fine. That's true. Nah, I think it'd be fine. It'd be at dim light anyway, but I think this whole area, and also I haven't put all the houses that'll be around here, but there's decent moonlight for tonight, and there's a lot of stuff other on fire. There'd be enough torches and fire around for you guys to see. I don't want to deal with disadvantage on attacks. It's boring. But from that plume of smoke in that area, that is more difficult to see. So I think trying to hit those kobolds as they're up now, if they go in and hide into that smoke, that you'll find that difficult. As for a round at least, there's going to be a plume of smoke into the air. Cool. So that is Peril. Anything else? Anything on a bonus?
No, my bonus is still out.
Okay. Cool. It's Thorn. You're up next.
With 30-foot movement, can I get up to any of them?
30 foot. You can get right up to toe to toe.
I can't get another one within 5 feet of me, can I?
Probably if you fucking cheat 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. No. He would be there. No, you're going to be 5 foot short.
I'll just
Yeah.
swing my axe at the first kobold. Is it disadvantaged because of the smoke?
Yes, these ones will be if you're going up close to them.
Uh, 13 with disadvantage.
13 just misses. These are small little buggers. Yeah, you swing through. That cloud of smoke disappears, and you are just shaved off the top of this kobold's ears.
Do I have any bonus actions? Oh, I could have given myself advantage. No, I'll leave it there.
Yeah. Nice. Up next. Give me 1 second.
I just need to beat in case I get attacked.
Yep. Okay. That's just what I needed, him to disappear so I could attack him once he's weak. Hang on, let me just try and speed this. My laptop's having a fucking moment. I'm typing stuff in Excel and it's just not pairing, which is making it very difficult to keep track of what's going on. Okay, there we go. Cheeky little refresh, and we're back in the game. Okay. I don't need to do anything, which is good. So, Merrin, you are up.
Can I get within 60 feet of one of them?
Yeah. Easy. Within 60 feet, yeah. So it's just where you want to be within 60 feet. So you can be 10 foot back from where...
I want
There it
to.
is.
I am running awfully low on the things that mean I can fight people.
That's good.
And because I was sensible and only picked melee things, I have one range spell.
Nice. Do you want to half the distance then, so next time you're closer, or...
No, because I don't want to use my blade song because I feel like I'll need it for the sanctuary and I can't recover it. I feel like this is a smaller fight, and if it gets more intense, then I'll consider it. But I don't need to initially.
Okay, sweet. So yeah, it's your choice of where you want to stand. So
As
anywhere
close to
from
the
3
house as
feet.
possible. That's there because I'm going to run and hide behind it.
Okay, cool. You can actually step out.
Okay. I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on the nearest one I can.
Yep.
Can I have a dex save, please?
Dex save. Oh, let me get the good dice out. Whee! That is a 19.
Yeah. I'm going to go back behind the house.
Nice.
I've also realised that in order to make my jokes, I'm going to have to do them out of character. As like a fourth wall kind of thing. So that's
Nice.
going to be fun. Anyway, that's me.
Cool. These guys are going to move. All right, Zilna, you are up.
Kind of turned to the others and was like, he said it's a trap and then just sprinted out there. That last for it. Not gonna do that. I'm gonna leave the dog there. Can I get round the?
Outside the house.
Yeah, I was gonna say the other side, but I don't know if that's gonna put me within range to actually do anything useful. I would just, I guess, move as far forward as possible.
What's your movement?
30.
It's your few.
No, that will put me within
Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We're in 30 foot
within-
of all three of them.
within 30 foot. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where I need to be. Cool. I will. So them three all shielded by the smoke, so it'd be disadvantage.
Yeah, those three will be. The other three won't be. Which you could probably 20, 25, 30. You could hit one of them at least.
Yeah, I'll go for the one of them that I can hit then.
Yep.
Oh, fucking hell. Can tell this is my first day ever using this against people. It's a 10.
Yay! Is it the pistol?
The pistol, yeah.
Again, yeah, this loud rattle goes out as a bit of the fence behind, a bit of the barn behind gets chunked away. But yeah, fires clean over the kobold's head with a swing and a miss. Second time you've heard that loud bang out from the rest of you. Anything else from you?
Nope.
Willow.
Don't think I've got anything I can do as a bonus, so no.
How close can I get to them, please?
You can get 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, alongside Ziona. If you got 30, or you got more movement?
I got 30. No, just 30.
So either side of Ziona.
I'll go there and then I'll just cast a Sacred Flame because I can't do anything else. Could I go for the one furthest to the right near that little doorway?
Yep.
Please. It's a dex save, so.
I roll a 4.
Okay, save is 13, so 5 points of radiant damage, please.
5 points of rain damage straight into very heavily burned as this kobold sees you guys run out, turns around to look at you all. As you can see, it like goes to fill up its lungs, just gets hit with this sacred flame, sizzles itself with radiant energy, and is looking very messed up.
That's all, thank you.
Gimba.
I will bonus action Step of the Wind,
Yeah.
which allows me to dash. So that's 80 movement altogether, so I'll get up to the 3 where Thorn
I
is.
was gonna say you go where you want. Cool.
That's fine where that is. And I will attack the one directly in front of me.
Yep.
So the one on the end of the 3. Disadvantage, right?
With being, yeah, no, it would be, yeah, sorry, you're in the smoke as well. Doesn't help you being in the smoke.
No. Oh, it's a nat 1.
That's. Hey.
Oh, the nat 1 and a 16.
Okay. Well, that
Yes, that'll be me done.
So you're literally punching the wind over here as you charge in. As it gets round to the kobold's turn, the one that severely injured, seeing you guys charge out, looks up and goes, "Ah!" And stepping out from above. It's almost like you knew it was a trap and you walked right into it.
If only someone else had suggested we go somewhere else.
Would it be an oath-break if I say I told you so?
I told you so, but
What happens if she thinks it?
as stepping out, luckily though, the smoke is going to kind of fuck them up because they can't fire their bows that they've got. But yeah, crawling out from, they were hidden within the mouth of the or the broken part of the mill itself as it was turning. These white-robed, gold-trimmed talons of ram. These hunters appear with their readied actions to fire down. Luckily for you, with their longbows, that's all at disadvantage. They can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you. So one person's getting 2 attacks. Are you back from your from a pierce?
Yes.
Okay, good. So Thorn, you're up first. First attack, disadvantage. Oh my god, I rolled 2 good dice, but not enough. Only a 15.
Miss.
15 misses. Poof, 1 longbow down. Gimbar. No, I rolled a 5 and a 4. That's going to miss. Zilna. No, I rolled below 10s on both of these. But they are disadvantaged, I suppose. Willow, I rolled a 2. And then Peril, I rolled a 15 again.
Meets it.
Yay. Yeah, that smoke saved your bacon. Well, for now, anyway. So that is... Oh, my God. You're not concentrating. Cool. So it's 5 points of piercing and 1 point of psychic damage as this longbow, this arrow, sorry, hits you. That was their 1, 2, 3. Oh, and someone gets the second one. Thorn, you the first one in, so you're going to take the second one from the other guy, and you rolled a 9, so it's only going to be a 13 to miss. Yeah, as this kobold shouts out attack, rising out through the smoke, these gold-trimmed, white-cloaked bowmen just starts raining down arrows on you all. It is then the kobold's turn. So I'll go again in order for them. Yeah, kobold boy. He's going to get pack tactics, which lets him roll straight, even though he's in the thing, which is good, which is lucky. So on 18 plus 4, so 22 against you, Thorn.
Yep.
So with a stabby dagger, that is 5 points of piercing damage.
Yep.
They're going to go against 2 are going to go against you, Gimbar, as you're stood there. 14 on the first one.
Just misses.
And then 13 on the second one. So both of those misses. They try and stab you. The other 3 are going to you. Out. I'm moving all first. They're going to throw their as they fan out a little, and they're going to throw their daggers on sticks. One at. Hang on, let me just check. Okay, it's just straight, because again, they don't have pack tactics. So, Willow, you're going to get a dagger thrown towards you. That is a 17.
Miss.
Misses. Second one's going to come towards you. It's even lower. And then the last one's going to go for Zilna. That is a... No, I think it's going to miss roll 10. Oh my god, I've rolled below 10 so many times. Jesus Christ. And then that is back round to the top, where the hunters had their held actions. They now get to go free reign. The smoke will clear, giving them visibility down now to shoot you again. It's kind of lucky I missed the first ones. Actually, I'll tell you what they're going to do. 2 of them are going to drop down.
I've never wanted a wonder fireballs more than I've wanted it.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, and I was like, no, but that's the whole reason we're here, to protect the mill.
That's the other thing I thought of. If they find a way of just hitting them all at once, I just set the mill on fire and then I win anyway. Cool. Actually, one of them's going to drop down because there's 6 of them up there. It's way too many to be firing arrows, and surprise is over. So one drops off down onto the wood, down behind Thorn, and it's going to take draws 2 short swords, and he's going to take 2 short sword attacks against you. He is allied with the kobold. So Thorn, the first attack is a dirty 20.
Yep.
Which does 4 points of pierce. 4 points of piercing. Will be slashing. And 2 points of psychic.
Yep.
Other one is going to jump down for a suit. I'm going to charge you, Zilna. Take 2 attacks against you with a short sword. First one's an 18.
Yep, that hits.
That is 6 points of psychic. And let me get a better dice. It's fucking annoying to roll. And 4 points of 6 points of piercing, 4 points of psychic.
Okay.
Second attack misses. And then the other 4 are going to fire their bow. It is not taken damage. Right, they've got close range boys on there. Longbow attack. First one going towards Willow. That is a 23.
Yes.
That is 5 points of piercing. And then you feel the 3 points of psychic as well. 4 of these. So 3. Once I go towards Peril down there at the back. That is a 19.
Yeah, hits.
That is 5 points of piercing, 3 points of psychic. And then the last one is going to... Oh, you can't see. You're so lucky you hid behind that thing because I can't even sure I'm out. You've been attacked, Gimbar is going to shoot down on you. You haven't got a swordsman on you. That's only a 12. Just going to miss.
Misses.
Angle not good. Peril, you are up. You've stepped out. You've heard the call go out from the kobolds. There are still 6 kobolds standing. There are now 6 of these talons, as you would recognize them, that have all stepped out to surprise with this ambush.
I will see that. I will step back another 30 feet and try and hide behind the building further back, but still have them in view from... Actually, no, I'm just going to do my attack, then move. I'm going to use Scorching Ray. It's got 120 foot.
Yep.
And I'll just hit any of the ones using the bows on top of the windmill.
Okay, nice. So 3 rays, right? You roll 3 attacks.
Yeah, so first one's a 10 to hit.
Misses.
Nope. Next one is 16.
Hits.
So I will... for damage, that is 5 damage.
Nice.
And the last ray... natural 1.
Misses. These scorching
Can
rays.
I use my
Yep.
inspiration to re-roll that one?
Yeah.
Or not re-roll, but like...
You can reroll to attack. Yeah.
11 to hit.
Misses. So mark off and
okay.
miss it, yeah. So these 3 are good. Taking off a 1 means that at least you don't fire the scorching ray into the building you're trying to not set on fire. And set it on fire. And then you want to move?
Yeah, I'm going to hide behind Merrin. Behind building.
Yeah.
What was the damage on the one you hit?
5.
Cool. Yeah, so you 2 have total cover beyond there where you are for now. Thorn, you are up. You were indeed correct. It was a trap.
Nice to be right. First of all, Thorn's going to yell, I've missed this. And then I'm going to use Fighting Spirit to give myself advantage until the end of the current turn and 5 temp HP. Then I'm going to turn around and swing my great axe at the talon behind me.
Yep.
That will be a 16.
16 hits.
Cool. What was the damage thing? I always do it on here. I get to roll it twice and pick whichever one I want. It'll be 13 great axe damage.
13 damage. Nice.
And the one behind me is within 5 foot, so I'm going to do the cleave.
Yep.
Which is also an advantage.
Like a full swing round cleave.
That is a dirty 20.
Yep.
And this is damage minus the proficiency, so that will be 11 points of great axe damage.
11 points of damage is enough to kill the first kobold.
And then is there a bonus action to do that? No, I'm just going to action surge and swing my axe again at the talon behind me.
Yeah, nice. You blooded in with that first hit.
Still at advantage. Well, that will be a 19 to hit.
Yeah, hits.
And that will be 11 points of great axe damage.
11 points. This guy's on death's doors. Yeah, he's taking 2 huge great axe swings as he's just holding his short sword towards you.
Nice. That will be my go.
Merrin, you are up.
Well, there goes my plan. I am going to use my last blade song as my bonus action, which means I get an extra 10-foot movement and also some extra AC stuff.
Yep.
And then I would like to get in flanking range of the one closest to me.
Yeah, he's busy fighting. You need the extra movement. Well, you don't have anything
I don't
that
need
makes
the extra movement.
If you use the extra movement, you can get in flanking with the one that Thorn's made very, very weak, or do you want to go for the full price boy?
I want to go for the full one.
The full one. Okay, cool.
Because Willow's there, and also that would leave me in flanking. No, you're right. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll go in between them. Screw it. I have shields.
Kill one, you're not flanked. So
yeah, exactly. I have shields.
Yeah.
And then I guess I'll just use. We'll use Booming Blade.
Yeah.
Yeah, Booming Blade. I mean, it doesn't make a difference. With advantage.
With advantage.
14?
14 just misses.
Tits.
14 would have hit the kobold, but not the hunters.
Can I use my heroic inspiration?
You can if you want, yeah.
Let's use it. Screw it. Oh, that's a 10. Oh no, it's another 14.
No, there we go. Still misses.
That's my go.
Burning that heroic inspiration, lovely. Nice, Merrin. You step in. Right. Willow, does the dirty 20 hit you?
It does, sir.
As you are prepping to see what is going on around, you feel quickly a thin wire over your head, and behind you as you get garroted, as something just starts pulling you backwards out of nowhere. Coming out of invisibility is a half orc. That garrot attack does 5 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled. You can't speak intelligibly, so therefore you cannot cast any spells or verbal components whilst you are being strangled. Attack. Can you give me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Yes. Oh, wonderful. That's a 4.
A 4. You fall unconscious.
Great.
This is
Why-
unconscious,
why?
not dead unconscious. This is like sleeper hold unconscious.
Is it because he's choking me?
It's because he's choking you.
Passed
Yeah,
out.
sleeper hold.
Okay.
So you are grappled and passed out. I will say mechanically for the rest of you guys, if you want to get someone out of this, you can use object interaction to... no, do you have to use an action? You have to use an action. You can use an action to shake a creature awake or damage them. Sometimes damaging them is easier than doing it. That will wake him up. So you have just been essentially sleeper held and you are passed out as this half-orc just has you garroted around the neck. He is going to then...
I have movement as well.
I think these guys get... do they get movement? They don't have to... No, is that something else? I've been reading so many stat blocks.
Can we say that my armor jingles as I fall down so people would have heard it?
You won't be falling down. They can see you. I mean, there's a half-orc just appeared behind you and is strangling you, and now you're unconscious. He's dragging your body away. I just want to see if he gets the move for free. No, I think that's a bugbear. Cool. So he's going to have to use the remaining... Oh, he starts dragging you back. So Zilna, you and Merrin, you'll be very aware of this as, Willow just gets garroted, passes out, and then this half-orc just starts dragging her backwards away. Which is of great surprise because up next is Zilna. That's only a 10. You're a little gnome. This is a big half-orc. Very difficult to judge the distance. As behind you appears a half-orc. It tries to get the down low enough to get the strangle on you, and just by your natural movement, you get out of the way as he misses. You can see he has the string there and then goes to pull out a dagger. Only gets the one action per turn. I think that is it. Yeah, that is it. You are aware there are invisible creatures on the board, or potentially invisible creatures on the board. You can use perception checks as part of your go to try and hear and spot where they might be. Two have appeared, but you don't know if more are around the corner. Zilna, you are up. You've just dodged, luckily being strangled, and behind you there is a half-orc. In front of you there is a talon.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's looking real good.
Shit. I'm going to... No, that's going to use my... Fuck, they're both for the opportunity attacks. How nimble am I feeling? Slash, how unlucky are their attack rolls going to be?
Yeah.
Shit. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna shocking grasp the orc.
Yep.
Come on, please hit. Fucking 14.
14 hits. Just hits.
Thank God for that.
Mm-hmm.
That is 4 lightning damage.
Lightning damage?
It's lightning, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, 4 lightning damage.
Nice.
And I am going to take the opportunity attack from the other one, because that shocking grasp gets rid of his opportunity attacks for till his turn, and try and get back behind the house.
Mm-hmm. Cool. So he's opportunity attack. I've rolled on that one.
Didn't really want to use my action that turn because I wanted to activate the dog, but
yeah. Cool. As you get back, on the corner of the house. So yeah, you'll have 3/4 cover, but not quite total cover from where you are there. That's your full 30-foot movement.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, has the short sword swing and a miss as he goes over your head again. Being short has saved you from strangulation, and a short sword to the head as those two go. Willow. Oh, you're unconscious.
I'm unconscious.
You're unconscious, unfortunately. Sorry. Well, I say sorry. You rolled a 4 on a Constitution saving throw.
Are you sorry for me? Like
I'm
pity?
sorry for you, yeah.
Thank you.
Gimba,
Um,
as the smoke is cleared and you're like fighting these two kobolds, you can just see that, yeah, you can hear above the arrows. You turn around, you can see these orcs are starting to appear.
I don't think I'd turn around at this point, actually. I think I'd be too focused on the archers above me.
I'm going to get these little kobold bastards.
I am going to use a focus point to use Focus Step of the Wind,
Yep.
which allows me to use disengage and dash action as a bonus action.
Nice.
And my jump distance is doubled.
Yep.
So I want to jump up onto where the archers are.
Yep. Do you want to go between them, or you wanted to take one at the end? Because you could.
I want to.
You could get them. Where...
My first attack would be the one that's been damaged. So whichever one that was. Only that one.
Okay, that could be. I mean, yeah.
I don't mind being in between some.
Well, it's whether you want to jump up. So you could quite easily jump up and get where you're taking them one at a time, and they can't get round to you, or you can go right behind them, and then you've got all four of them that could turn around and attack you.
Yeah, I guess it's probably safe to go to the one on the end.
That's pretty cool because you can run up things as well. So you jump up, leap across. I did try and set up some fun parkour stuff for you. So yeah, you've got them there. From where they are, the rest of them, they can't make that gap until this one's out of the way. So you at the moment have got behind, you've got the four of them in front of you. Them three to shoot at you, they're going to have to take AC advantage because you can just hide behind them, their buddy. So this gives you the ability to at least try and take them one at a time rather than get, 8 attacks against you.
Yeah.
Lest we not forget the
we're going to be TPK'd anyway, so. I'll attack this guy.
Yep.
Fucking hell, 12.
12 misses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What have we done then?
You did a cool thing where you ran up some hay bales and jumped up there really high, so.
Yeah.
That's cool. The kobolds. What is going to get his attack tactics? Try and stab Thorn with his dagger. That is only a 14. It's gonna miss.
Yeah.
They have one within say, which is a 15. It's gonna miss. The other three don't have their daggers anymore because they threw them. So these two. Okay. One of them's going to hold an action. The other two are going to go and open the barn door. The barn has been cleared and is awaiting. So the two can go back. Just pull open this barn. This barn, which is empty, as you can see, it's opened up there. And one of them is holding an action back for a trigger, which I'm not going to tell you. As we start round 3, my hunters are up. So I think one of them there will be confident enough that he can take on the dwarf. Talons are arrogant. So the other 3 are going to take their bow attacks. Willow is out, so he's just picking off people that they can hit. Oh, God, 2 gone. That doesn't bode well for the other 2 that are there. So, Thorn, 2 attacks incoming your way as they shoot down on you. One is a 19 plus stuff, so I think it's going to hit.
Yep.
That is also D8. That is 4 points of piercing, 2 points of psychic.
I am now bloodied.
Second one is going to go against you as well. That's a 18.
Yep.
That is 6 points of piercing and 2 points of psychic. And then last one's going to go for you, Marin. That is only a 11. Right, between the 2. The one with you, Gimbar is going to draw his swords up on top here, put the bow away as he gets his 2 short swords out, tries to swipe towards you. First attack is going to miss. That's only a 13.
Yeah, misses.
And second attack, it was a 19 on a dice. It can be 23.
Yeah.
Short
I'll
sword.
use my reaction to deflect the attack.
Nice. So that is
Probably
8.
roll damage first.
8 points of piercing and 3 points of psychic. So 11 in total.
Well, I can only deflect the physical part.
Okay, so that was 8.
So, yeah, so that I rolled. I got 12 altogether. So and then
Nice.
what? 3 piercing was it?
3
3
psychic. Yeah. 3 psychic. Nice. And then yep.
Didn't want to use it, but I'll go and use it, and need a dex save from him. 13.
Dex save 13. That's an 18 on dice.
Okay, nothing happens then.
You can't get me back with my damage now, boy. And then there's 2. The one that is very, very weak is very pissed off. He's going to take his 2 attacks against Thorn. He's still on death's door. That is going to be a 23.
Yep, that hits.
6 points of piercing and 1 point of psychic. And the second attack, is only an 11, so it's going to miss. And then, your boy's going to run away, Mirren. So this guy's going to turn towards you. He's flanking on you as well. So he 2 short sword attacks. Fucking hell, first one's a nat 20. Which is going to be 12 points of piercing and 2 points of psychic. I rolled 1 on the dice. Your Blade Song's not a concentration spell, is it? Dan.
Sorry, I can't. What? Hello?
Hello.
Did we die? I think Herb died.
Herb died.
I died.
Oh, fight's over. Let's run away.
I can still hear you.
Run away.
Oh,
I
hang
can
on.
still hear us by the sounds of things.
Yeah,
Can
I
you
can
press
hear
the
you.
button on his microphone again?
No, shut up.
No,
No,
the whole
stream
thing's
freezing.
frozen.
Yeah, the stream's frozen.
It's frozen on
Is that-
Discord, but it hasn't frozen on Twitch.
Oh, okay.
How do I move us?
Oh, we're back.
Oh, there we go.
We're back.
We're back.
Hello.
It was
We ran
Discord.
away in the.
Discord momentary blip. Who's trying to fucking take me out? You guys scared of dying, so you're trying to DOS me?
Yes. What was the question?
It's not your thing's not concentration spell, is it? Your Blade
No,
Song?
it's not. However, if I do get
Yep.
Someone's dropped.
No, Discord got again.
Is Discord going again? Let me. How do I move us to the other thing? I forgot where the.
I think Kinsey's gone.
Yeah, it'll be the region override. Hello, we're back in Brazil.
Hello?
Hello, I moved us to
Hello.
Brazil.
Burning kills.
Hola.
Now.
Yeah, they dropped off, but they should be able to log back in.
Oh,
Oh.
Marin's gone.
We're dropping like flies.
Hold. I'm not even killed you yet.
Much like this fight, really, isn't it?
Hold.
Wow,
Hold.
Yeah.
my turn this time.
Hey,
Yeah, I moved us to
This
Brazil. I
fight's
think
gonna kill
Discord's having a wobble. Gains?
No, it's not concentration, but if I'm incapacitated, then it ends.
It ends. Okay, cool.
Slash.
Did you just say slash?
Yeah.
I think she's going for a
She's going
ping.
for a slash? Is Discord? Oh, she's trying to reboot. Yeah. It's not us.
What do you
It's
ask?
Discord. That was it. I was just asked that. But did you hear the damage? Because I might have died before I gave you the damage.
Wait, why was there damage?
Okay, so you missed the. Sweet. So I got a nat 20 against you, and then did 12
for
points of
fuck's
piercing
sake,
damage
always.
and 2 points
How
of
much?
psychic. 12.
12 plus 2.
12 plus 2.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay, are we back?
Why do you always get nat 20s on me?
I know, sorry.
He doesn't usually get some on me.
No,
I can
not
literally
anymore.
boost my AC to 20.
Nat 20's not good. Gins, you back?
Slash.
Slash. And it just sent me for a read. Yeah, I've just moved us to Brazil. I think Discord was having. When I looked and I could hear you guys, and you said you couldn't hear me. Discord was on like 1 bar, so we should be good.
The whole Discord just completely closed for me. I
Yeah,
couldn't
Yeah.
get
same
in.
for me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, same.
Discord having a wobble. But Discord in Brazil, good times. Cool. So yes, so that one got flanking on you, hit a nat 20, Merrin, and then did 12 points plus 2 of physical. And that's why I was asking if yours was a concentration spell, because it has a different effect, but yours wasn't, so we were fine. And that was all the attacks. Peril, you are up. You and Zilna are back here.
Who's grappling Kins?
There's
the one next to
there's
him?
an orc behind you who's dragging her. He's got her garroted, so he's like literally dragging her with this wire wrapped around her neck, and she is unconscious. To wake her up, someone needs to go up to her, use an action to shake her or to damage her.
I'm going to use. Oh, crap. I'm going to use Firebolt.
Yep.
Can I use a magic missile to wake up Kins?
Yeah. Yeah, just what's hit with
Her
one
name-
and
her
then
name's
direct the
Willow.
others.
Willow, sorry, Willow.
Yeah, you can't magic me with King's magic's not real, but yeah. Right. But yes, you can. So you could direct
yeah.
one dart and then direct the other darts elsewhere.
Yeah, I will put one dart into Willow to try and wake her up, and the other two into the person next
The
to
one
her.
behind her. Nice. Cool. So yeah, you and I think actually from where you like with a 5-foot movement, keeping total cover to most of them, you'd have line of sight to hit that on a diagonal. So you can still stay away out of Archer's range, but
Okay.
that's it there. It's nice to just roll the damage.
I rolled
Sorry, you lost
2 damage.
two.
I
So
think
Willow,
that's the lowest I'm going to roll.
Willow, you are not unconscious. You're still grappled, but you get hit with this magic missile. You take 2 damage, and you wake up, get your hands, and you're able to just relieve and breathe slightly. You still can't cast any verbal spells, but you are no longer unconscious.
Thank you.
And then what's the
No,
and the
put
other
the other-
missiles? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to put them into the one grappling
Yep.
Willow. And that's 3 damage. And another 3 damage, 6 damage overall.
Nice. Cool. Yeah. This half orc takes some damage, steps back, and again gives up on strangle, goes to the dagger. Oh no, he's still got you grappled. He's just holding on to Willow. I lie. Nice. Stay where you are. Moving back behind cover. Even more behind cover.
I will hide behind. Yeah, I'll hide behind cover.
Yep. Thorn, you're up.
Right. First, I'm going to use a bonus action to second wind.
Yep.
That will be 11 points of healing. Next, I'm going to Great Axe attack the kobold that's directly in front of me.
Mhm.
That will be a 21.
Yep. That's gonna hit.
That will be 11 points of Great Axe damage.
Yep. Kills him straight off. Leaving.
And I'm going to swing around and cleave towards the talon behind me.
Okay. Nice. Let's go for ducks.
Wow.
That is a 19.
19 hits.
Damage without the bonus, which will be, nice, 12 points of Great Axe damage.
He was on death's door as you get got it straight in. Axe mid height straight through to his spinal column.
Question.
Yep.
The platform that the talons are on,
Yep.
the archers, I can go underneath it and they won't be able to aim
Yeah.
at me,
You'll have
right?
total cover. Yeah.
I'll risk the opportunity attack to do that.
I don't. You would get one. Well. Yeah.
Well, from the kobold.
Yeah. Yes.
Get out the way, barrels.
Sweet. So Kobold's gonna try and stab you. That is a 16.
Miss.
Miss. Nice.
I fear I might have just fucked Meryl, but
Merrin's got his go. to
Merrin.
which is now.
Yeah, I think I might have fucked him.
Merrin, you're up. Thorn's run away.
Yeah.
Zilna's run away.
I did kill two.
So is the bit next to haystacks also in cover?
Bit next to that. Yeah. So to get out of their sight, you either
Next to
go
that
under the
cobalt.
ridge. Next to the no. Oh shit. So if you want to get out of sight, you need to get under this shed. Inside this shed, this one here,
Yep.
or under the ring next to it. So you could jump on what were the burning barrels. You just need to get under the ridge so they can't shoot down, or under the.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a plan.
Yep.
It's so stupid. For my first trick,
Yeah.
I'm going to try and attack the talon next to me.
Yep.
Just with a bog standard
Stab to the gut.
booming blade.
Mm-hmm.
It's all on a different screen. That is a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Hey, that is 11 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
Hey, max
11
damage.
points. Cool.
And also, if the target moves 5 feet or more before then, they take 1d8 thunder damage.
Nice.
And then, for my next trick, just think of Nightcrawler in that really bad X-Men film.
Yep.
I'm going to cast Misty Step
Yep.
to teleport on top of the former flaming barrels.
He appears.
You can appear crouched
As
down.
if like magic.
Exactly that.
Now you see me, now you don't.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay,
that.
now I'm worried we both fucked Willow.
Yeah, she's in danger.
Yeah. It's not going to go well.
Well, the other two are hiding as well.
Yeah,
I hope Kins has got a second character lined up.
true.
That's my go.
Nice. So the first one is going to. Can they just stab you whilst they're walking? I think they can. You're awake now, which makes you annoying. Strangle. Dagger. Yeah, and I don't make the dagger attack with advantage. We worked out already. Cool. 5, 10, 15. He's going to drag Pins back 15 towards the barn. And whilst you're now awake and wriggling, he's going to try and stab you. Because that's annoying that you're wriggling. So, Willow, that is I've rolled on that one. You're wiggling so much, and your armor is covering most of your body. To try and get a dagger in, near on impossible. But as you are grappled, he is dragging you backwards towards his barn. The other one sees you two run away.
We're not running away. We just felt the dribblings of rain, and we wanted to make sure we were under cover because we're not wearing hats.
Yeah, I don't really want to get up into it though. Okay. Zilna, you are in line of sight of just this one orc who is up. He's going to throw. How far? 20 foot. He's going to move 10 forward. He's going to throw his dagger at you as you're on the corner there. That is a 19.
Yeah, that hits.
It's only 3 points of piercing damage. He's going to give himself full cover behind the whatever that thing's called. House. That's the word. That's the word I'm looking for. House. In fact, I think he's going to probably jump with that. 35 movement. You hear him running. He runs towards you, dagger out, launches it at you, and then just darts out behind the house. And you hear him, his footsteps running. You also hear footsteps behind you as there are 2 more orcs. Move their 30 foot towards you. Still invisible from the first round. No one checked for him. As he's going to try and strangle you, Zilna. That is a dirty 20. That is 8 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are also grappled.
Down.
You're down.
I'm down. Yep.
So, campaign 3, yeah?
Well,
Well,
I'm
you know,
I
hoping
think it
you've
looks
been
like they're
playing-
trying to kidnap us all.
You've
So
been playing D&D for so long that I thought you guys had learned. Now we got out baby rules. He had to use from where he'd moved most of his movement, so he's not going to drag you off this round. The second one is going to try and get Peril. That is fucking, that's a good dice as well. 21 to hit on the strangle. That is 8 points again of bludgeoning damage. Peril, you are also grappled. Can you give me a Constitution saving throw, Peril?
Yes. Constitution. Oh, 7.
You are also unconscious. First, like in a big fight, get garroted and you sleeper hold. That time you think you're gonna maintain a sleeper hold, and then someone puts you to sleep straight away. So yeah, one is down, one is unconscious, and you are both. These two orcs appear. That's all there goes. Zilna, you are up. You are down, but I would say actually, Zilna, that he's not trying to. They're not trying to kill you. So you are just unconscious. You're not rolling death saves. This would be knocked out.
Okay.
Willow, you are up. From your vantage point, being dragged backwards, you have just seen two orcs appear in the distance and grapple. We wouldn't have seen Peril necessarily, but you've seen the orc and you've seen Zilnar get grappled and immediately fall unconscious. But you are up, so you can break the grapple. You can attack the grappler. I think if you attack anyone except the grappler, it's a disadvantage. Or you can use your action to try and break out the grapple with strength or dex. I think that's the rule.
It does feel like they're just trying to drag us into this place, right? I don't think we're actually going to be able to beat any of them.
There was an ambush set, and they are clearly trying to knock you out. Yeah, it's whether you want to just give up and go. There is a point if you want to just be like, cool, if you're not going to kill me, I submit my weapons and stuff. You become a prisoner essentially.
No, I can't do that as a paladin.
It's really
Can I
not-
just try? Can I try and attack this guy, or is my sword too big?
No, you can. Yeah, your sword's too big. No, you can try and attack him. Just be standard attack against him. But you won't get out the grapple. So you are essentially just trying to stab him backwards.
I only rolled an 8 anyway, so I've done nothing. Am I allowed to use? Oh, hang on. I was going to lay on hands to heal myself because I'm very hurt.
Yep.
And I don't think it's verbal, so
Yeah, you can lay on hands.
I'll just do that as my bonus
As your
action,
bonus action,
please.
Yeah, you're still grappled. You're still being dragged. Unless you're going to break the grapple, he's going to continue to drag you. So, and yeah, the sword attack where you are with the heft of the sword, difficult to reverse it and try and stab someone who is with your armor and stuff on, probably slighter than you are, and can just hold you back. They've got you around the neck, quite simply. They've got you in a chokehold. Gimba. You're at the end of a conga line.
I will join the conga line and attack him.
Mm-hmm.
15 to hit.
15 hits.
7 bludgeoning.
Uh-huh.
I use a bonus action to do a second unarmed strike. That's just a 10.
10 misses. I was like 10 damage. Cool. First one you hit, second one misses. This guy, fairly well armored, but yeah. Swinging and a missing. Gimba up.
Yeah, that's me.
Kobolds are next. This one is still alive. He's going. Thorn's been killing his brothers, so he's going to go and take a swing at Thorn with his little dagger. That's only 15, so it's likely going to miss.
yeah.
The other kobolds are holding. For him to get a little cheeky dig on. That one's going to move forward as the orc is there, and he's going to try and stab you with his dagger to try and put you to sleep. Just got to sleep now. 16 to hit. It's going to miss, right? Willow?
Does he have a dagger? I thought they all threw their daggers.
Oh, yeah. He's just going to try and punch you.
Okay. Yeah, it misses.
And the other two are waiting for the collection. Yeah, that one. That was his held action card. Back round to the top. Hunters are go. They can see you've got them. 2, 2. So first two are going to. 5. Drop down. Go. Stow the bow. Unsheath the 2 short swords. And take their attack against you, Merrin, as you are perched lovely on top of these hay bales. First attack is only a 10. It's a miss. Second, oh my god, I rolled 2 6s. Second attack is a, oh no, that's a 9 this time, is a 13. So both miss, right?
Yes.
Second one. Yep. Squeeze alongside the kobold. He's going to try and stab Thorn, trying to hide from me. 12 on the first attack.
Miss.
And 14 on the second attack. Another miss. And then the other 2 are going to try and take out Gimbar. This one's still got a longbow. He's going to fire, give you +2 AC, Gimbar, as he's going to try and hit you as the other one tries to stab you.
Is it not disadvantage that close up with a longbow?
No, because it's the one behind him.
It's the one behind, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the one behind. So it's 18, so it would be a 16 with the +2 to your AC. Gimbar.
Oh, yeah, that hits that.
That's okay, cool. Yeah, so he's just going to step back. As his mate's there, he's going to take a shot through his mate. That's quite good damage. That's 9 piercing and 2 psychic. It's 11 total. 1, 2, 3, and then the one in
Okay,
front.
that's
Yep.
13. I've taken off the
Okay.
piercing. Seems we're in the shit show, I might as well use my last focus point to redirect it.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 13. Back
Dex.
save, please.
Has only 4 on the dice, so he's going to miss that one.
Okay, so he came back, catches the arrow.
Yep.
I don't think I can redirect it to the one directly in front of me, so I'll redirect it back at
That's
him.
where it came from, yep.
That'll be 10 piercing back at him.
10 piercing. Oof. Nice. This guy.
It was 2 psychic, wasn't it? So I'll still
Yeah.
take that.
Nice. And then that just leaves the one.
And
in
that's my
front of
reaction
you.
gun as well.
Yeah, I know. And that leaves this one in front of you with 2 short sword attacks, which is great for me. Dirty 20 on the first one, which is only 4 piercing, 4 psychic.
Yep.
And the second attack is a 2 on the dice. You're going to miss. Those 2 up there. The other one that's down below is going to try and chase you, Merrin, which means your booming blade goes off, right?
It does indeed. Let me just double check. There's not a save or anything. I don't think there is.
I don't think there is.
No,
Don't believe there
it
is.
just takes 1d8 thunder damage.
Cool. So roll that. Yeah, as he goes, as he sees you move, starts to charge him forward. Poof. The thunder
2.
damage goes off. 2. Nice. I think that does make him bloodied though. As he's going to charge forward and try and stab you again. You haven't moved too far. First attack 16.
Shield
Oof, nice. What's that put you AC 2?
20.
Nice. Second attack's lower. So first one comes in, pff, shield goes up. Second attack comes in, pff, not going to hit with that shield that's on there. As the hunters go, the hunters call out.
But that is my reaction.
Yep, all good. Fine, I'm not off. That's your reaction. That's Gimbar's reaction. The hunter at the top that's calling out shouts out to these orcs like, "Get them in the barn! Knock them out! They'll come with us!" As the orcs are slowly starting to make their way around. Thorn, you are up. Oh no, sorry, Peril, you're up. Then Thorn, then
Am I conscious, hello?
yeah, you're unconscious. That was an accident. Does make me laugh when I get reminded.
Do I roll?
No, you're just unconscious. You need to be shaken out of it, unfortunately. So yeah, you're just getting
Can I just
dragged.
check
Yep.
Herb? As I'm seeing these orcs,
Yep.
do they look like they're part of the Talons?
No, they're not wearing any
Right.
regalia. They're not wearing. And you're from Diamond Mountains.
Yeah.
These are half orcs, not because they're much slighter. They're like more like humanoid than they are like orc. So you know that they must be affiliated to. So the orcs live out on the Shattered Isles, But you know the half-orcs don't tend to stay in the Shattered Isles. It's a bit like they kick out the half-orcs. The half-orcs are more likely to go out and become traders, become mercenaries, where the orcs themselves usually keep themselves to themselves. So it's not surprising to see him here, but you don't think they're believers. They're hired hands. For the area that they're in, if the Talons and that are operating out this corner, you're not surprised to see half-orcs here. You're probably disappointed to see half-orcs here, but half-orcs would be mercenaries, hides for hand. So they're probably not true believers.
Okay.
They're not wearing white gold. Thorn.
Yes. Just a decision on my bonus action. I'm going to second wind again.
That old man's got wind.
Is 9 healing. And then I'm just going to swing my great axe at the Talon in front of me.
Yep.
Straight roll, there's no disadvantage or anything, is there?
No.
That will be a 16.
16 hits.
Okay, let's roll damage. Let's re-roll that with my thingy. Savage attacker. 11 points of great axe damage.
Nice.
And as usual, we will cleave at the corridor. That will be a 22.
That's going to hit.
And that will be 5 points of great axe damage.
Points. Boy, still standing. Very much messed up, but still standing. The hunter that you've just hit is bloodied. Yeah, he was previously hit with the fireball and then came down. Nice. Assume you stay where you are because you're kind of wedged in.
Yeah, stay right.
Merrin. Same as you've got these two Talons that are now in front of you. You're kind of wedged up.
I'm going to do... How much damage?
Does he get extra AC for having the high ground, Anakin?
Not quite high enough. They were burning, remember?
Okay.
Not
I'm
even
just
ice,
going
might
to
slip off.
take... I'm going to take a standard attack at the one I hit before.
Yep. The Booming Blade did one, yeah? He's bloodied, yep.
18 to hit.
18 hits.
That is a 6.
6 damage, nice. He's even more bloodied than he was before.
Okay. And then for my bonus action, I will use my final use of Sacred Flame on him.
Okay.
Can I have a dex save, please?
Yeah, for sure. That's only an 8.
That fails, which means he takes 1d8 something damage.
Radiant.
4 points of radiant damage.
Quite enough. He is.
Fuck.
He's badly messed up. He's on the Dewhurst scale of HPs. 3.
That's my go. I can't do anything else.
Orcs are up. The two are no longer invisible. So first one is you're still cool. But to get you in the barn, he needs to knock you out, unfortunately. So he's going to try and hit you whilst you are grappled. So Willow, that is a 4 on a dice. He is just going to hold you there for the kobolds to try and do some damage. The others are going to drag. Oh shit, they can dash, right? Second, third. Peril and Gimbar are being, Peril and Zilna are being dragged out. The other orc that was going to do a spy stack no longer needs to do the spy stack, so. Going to use his action to dash. To prepare. Oh, sorry, I did it all off camera. Apologies. So yeah, the two orcs holding Zilna and Peril are going to use their dash action to drag these guys as quick as possible. Zilna is out cold, actually out cold, knocked out, and Peril could be woken up, but he's unconscious at the moment, and they are just being dragged as quick as they can back towards this barn. The one that was going to do the sneak attack round on you, hearing that it's all over, just charges his way over to where the alive but grappled Willow is to help knock her out, to throw her in the barn. But has to use his action to dash to get there. So that's all the orcs. Zilna, you're still unconscious. Willow, you're up. You're not good yet.
Chickens.
Give me thinking noises. So at least no Discord's not broken.
Sorry.
So it reminds me of when I used to do long monologues, and then you guys would be like, "We didn't hear the last 45 seconds of what you said," and I was like, "Well, I don't remember what I said because I've been making this shit up."
Sorry, I'm jet lagged. You've moved us to Brazil. I think. Can we just say that Willow tries to lash out, but
You can. So
essentially I'm giving up, but I can't because I'm a paladin,
If
and that would be against my.
these guys aren't that difficult. So there's two, as we stand at the moment. Two of them down on the floor are bloodied, and Gimbar's making his way. If you think that this is just not going to work, you can submit now, which will just mean giving up your weapons and your attacks. You will be tied like a prisoner and thrown in a barn. You don't have to be beaten, or you can try and fight back. You can break the grapple and try and do what you want. So you can keep fighting. These, from what you're hearing from the Talons, this was an ambush setup to capture somebody, probably you guys, and it seems to be working pretty damn well. So you've got Peril, and as you're looking at now, you as a character need to decide what you do. You've got Peril and Zilna, who are unconscious as far as you're concerned, being dragged towards with no one to help out. You've got these two orcs and two goblins around you, so that's 4 attacks you're going to take next time. You've been dragged towards his open barn. You can see Gimbar is giving it his all up on the top, and at the bottom, Thorn and Merrin are backs to a wall, again surrounded by people. So it's your choice whether you want to call out to people, whether you want to keep fighting and take the chance. You don't know that they won't kill you. You don't know what's going to happen or where you're going to go. So it's what would you do in this moment of, do you stick it out and go to the end regardless of what happens? Do you think there's a way of, like, if we stop now, there's a chance to fight another day? It's what your character thinks would do in this time. But you
Yeah,
don't
I'm
know much
still
about
learning
time.
her brain. I
Yeah,
think
it's hard.
she's got to be courageous. So I think she'll just keep fighting.
Okay.
16 to hit.
You have to, 16 hits as long as you're hitting the one that's grappling you.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's disadvantage against others. Yep, sweet.
I don't like him. He's stinky. That's only a 4 damage, but hopefully a little more to his emotional damage.
No, it's half orc. They're pretty sturdy.
And then can I savage attacker him then?
Isn't Savage Attacker just rolling dice?
I can't remember.
You should, don't you? Fucking-
Yeah, I can
You
roll
get
the
to reroll
damage
the
twice
damage.
and use it. So I'll just try the damage
Yeah,
again.
if
in
you
case
will,
it's
yeah,
forward,
yeah.
That's all right. It's 6 instead of 4.
Okay, 6, nice. Nice.
Thank
yeah,
you.
as you stab in, you are still being grappled, being held by this wire as this one is trying to dodge the giant sword that's been swung his way, but there are multiple people around you now. Gimbar. You're having a great time up here.
Yeah. Thick of the battle, he's not fully aware of everything that's going on, so he'll just go for the one in front of him again.
Yep.
It's a dirty 20.
20 hits.
That's 8 bludgeoning.
8 bludgeoning. Oh, no, it's not that one. It's this one. 8 bludgeoning. Nice. He is bloodied.
And I'll take a bonus action and arm strike against him. again.
Yep.
16 to hit.
16 hits.
And that's 6 bludgeoning.
6 bludgeoning. Yep, still standing, but yeah, he is in the single digits.
Made him.
Cool. Kimbo fighting away up top. The kobolds are up. This other one is going to step into this space here. So all 3 of them are just going to try and put the paladin down. First, 14. That's going to miss. Willow. Second one's a nat 20. But they're only 4s. So that's plus 3 points Love getting a nat 20 and rolling 3 points of piercing damage. Third one is a 18. Does that hit Willow?
Again, it's unarmed, not piercing, right?
Yeah.
For the kobolds?
Yeah, it's just bludgeoning. And she's muted. Kins.
I believe it's meets it, beats it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure she's 18.
Okay, it's another 4. Just want to make sure she doesn't miss out on this damage. 4. Cool. That's the kobolds. So back round to the top. Fucking hell, hunters again. Bloodied ones are up first. So in front of you, Thorn. 2 short sword attacks. First one's a nat 1. This guy's not feeling so great. Second one's a nat 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Short sword. Oh, that's 14 points of piercing damage. That's max damage. And 6 points of psychic. So 20 in total. Second
Still
one,
standing, but barely.
holding on. Second one is in front of... Oh yeah, second one is the one in front of Merrin. Jesus, he hasn't taken any hits yet. Merrin, first short sword attack against you is 17.
Shield.
Oof, another shield, push up to 20. And second attack is in that 20. Jesus Christ, the dice.
Oh, well, I'm probably down then.
It wasn't great damage. 6 points of piercing. And 2 points of psychic.
Okay, I am bloodied.
Okay.
But I'm still alive.
Yeah, I rolled 2 and a 1 on damage dice there. Then it's the boy.
Sorry, I'm here. I did take the damage off.
Okay,
Burn
good.
told me.
I was just checking. Just don't want you to miss out on that lovely damage.
Thanks so much.
Next one is, again, that bowman who can't... He should really step back, but he can't. He's going to take the attack with a +2 against you, Gimbar. That is a 6, so 14 with the 2.
That
Minus.
misses.
And then the other guy is going to take his 2 short sword attacks. First one's 14. Second one's a 19.
Misses. Hits. But I'll use my reaction to reduce it.
Okay, nice. So that is going to be 4 piercing and 1 psychic.
Yeah, so I got a 7, so I'll just take the 1 psychic.
Okay. Nice. I think what they will do then to get the 4 attacks is try and bait you out. Yeah. He's going to step over. So there's a 5-foot gap now.
You got your reaction, right? You can.
No, he just used it to reduce the damage.
No, I'll just use my reaction.
Oh,
to
yeah, of
fuck
course you
with
did.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, he steps back because he's in the way now. He realizes you've taken the reaction. He steps out, and the second one bow out. So now there's 2 of them stood in front of you with 2 swords each. The last one to go is the one that's super dead in front of Merrin, the one that you've blown up and attacked. He is going to swing at you. First attack is going to miss if you've got shield up. Oh my god, I rolled the same number twice. I rolled a 12 and a 12. He is very weak, unable to pierce through the magical shield that is there. Jesus Christ. Peril, you're unconscious. Thorn, you are up.
I'm going to use my last fighting spirit thing to give myself advantage and 5 temporary hit points. And then I'll swing the great axe at the talon in front of me with advantage. And that is... Oh, that's nice. That's a nat 20.
Nat 20, yes, that will hit.
I always do the damage on here because I can never quickly remember which one's a d12.
Looks like a d6.
Savage attacker it. It's both the same, so that's 13 points of great axe damage.
Nice. 13 points is enough. Its talent goes down. Bloodied already. Big swing.
And of course, we will cleave at the kobold.
It's got 2 life.
Oh, step on as well. Nice. 15.
15 hits. He's only got 2 damage. I'm pretty sure you will kill him.
Yeah, 8.
With the 1 and a 1. Nice. As it swings through again. Kobold down. Talon down.
The 2 in front of Merrin, the one that's closest to me, if I move, he's not within opportunity attack range, is he?
No. No, there's one.
Where do
square,
I
'cause that's where the
move
thing was.
to? That's the question.
Yes, as you look out and look around, you can see Merrin's got 2 in front of him. One of them's very messed up. The other one's looking pretty damn good. and then you can see Peril and Zilna.
Go for the others. I'll try and hold out here.
Yeah, the plan was to move towards Peril.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing he's going to get dragged 15 feet towards the barn as well.
But they can use their... they can dash, so they could drag him 30 feet. If they're not attacking. And they don't need to attack him at the moment. Because they're unconscious.
Yeah, I'm just trying to decide where the best place to move to is. If I move directly down towards the guy that's grappling Zilna, I want to move 20 foot down that way.
Yeah, that'll put you like here.
Yep.
Ready?
And then 10 foot over to the right towards where Willow is.
Yeah, nice.
Yes, I will stand there and hope nothing appears out of the darkness to stab me.
Ha ha ha. Blue dragon comes and eats you up. Yum, 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 yum. Merrin.
The copper dragon, isn't it?
Yes, but this one.
Okay.
Just for you.
How? I'm gonna go for a. Shit, I am running low on stuff. I'm gonna go for a green flame blade on the one that hasn't taken a hit yet.
Okay.
That is a 24 to hit.
Is gonna hit.
Excellent. That is 10 points of piercing.
Oof, nice.
And as there's another creature within 5 foot of it,
Nice.
it takes 3 fire damage.
He had exactly 3 HP left. This boy's been electrocuted, blown up everything. As first one takes a big hit, and the second one is enough.
He's just
for the green flame
pure
blade.
soot at this point. Oh god, I've set something on fire next to the mill.
It's by its person, and you're still on the wet barrier that was set up in the first round. Nice. This one in front of you is hit, but not bloodied yet.
That's my go.
Cool. Orc-tastic time.
How many rounds have we had?
We've had 5 rounds.
Okay.
Orcs are up. The ones in front of Willow are first. I spoke with you, Wilna. Stupid. Orc's gonna stab you. That's a 3 on a dice. That's gonna miss. Oh, they only get 1 attack. Oh,
that's a shame.
No, I'm just checking. Because everyone else at the same level is getting 2. No, they only get 1. I suppose he's got you grappled. Okay, second one's going to go for you. That is fucking hell, 2 as well. So those 2 orcs miss their attacks against you. You are surrounded but surviving. The other 2 are going to run. You are trying to block them. How are you looking, Thorn? Is this orc
Very
turns?
beat up.
Yeah. This orc up first is going to turn as he's dragging essentially the actual unconscious body of Zilna, who's a gnome, so it's not that hard. He's going to turn and see you come in, see you're a little bit fucked up. You just see a little smirk on the side of this half-orc's face as he looks to his friend, and you don't speak Orcish, no?
No, I speak Dwarvish and Elvish in common.
So you hear him say something to his orc mate who's dragging Peril, and he kind of grunts back at him as he's going to drop Zilna on the floor and then step up to attack you. He only has a dagger attack, but seeing as you're messed up, he's got a bit of a taste of blood. It's only a 16. Is that hit? Miss. Nice. He steps up to go. The second one is going to give you then a wide berth. 5 to 15 to 30. Using that huge drag. He drags Peril's body back towards that area. Zilna has just been laid on the floor. Orc. Willow, you are up.
Am I still being held?
You're still grappled,
try and
yeah.
hit him again.
Yeah. So you have to hit the same one, yeah.
Oh, it's only an 8. Never
8
mind.
misses. Nothing on bonus?
Nah.
Cool. Gimba, you are back.
I'll move up and attack the one that's directly in front of me.
Yep.
So 18 to hit.
18 hits.
That's just 4 bludgeoning.
4 bludgeoning. Nice.
Bonus attack. Now I'm striking him again.
Yep.
That's just an 8 to hit.
8 misses. 8 misses. Nice. Yeah, these two are set out now. Kobolds are there. They're going to try and just keep jabbing away at Willow to try and take her down. First one, that will hit. That's going to be a 22.
Mm-hmm.
That is 3 points of bludgeoning.
Yep.
Second one that takes is a nat 20 with a
Brilliant.
bludgeoning attack. I rolled a 1 on the dice, so it's 3 points of damage.
I am down. I have 3 points left.
Yeah! Let's go! Let's go! As you are down.
Defeated by kobolds. You should be ashamed of yourself.
And the last one is going to hold his action then to punch Errol when he makes his way here. That's the kobolds. Round 6. Hunters aren't looking great, actually. We'll do the 2 up top. Both for short
Probably
swords.
those guys that went to the sanctuary had
That's
done their
silly.
job and got here by now to provide reinforcements.
The guys that went.
What?
The guys that were coming here to help.
Nobody
after-
went to the
No one
sanctuary.
to Sanctuary. You were the Sanctuary force.
Oh. I thought they were sending people to help
They were
the
sending
guys in
people.
the fort.
They were sending people after you guys had got out to relieve you of your duty. I'm like, yeah. Well, the bad stuff I have under them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm reading back my notes.
Yeah.
Reading about my notes.
Yeah. Talons, swords. First attack is no, I just rolled an advantage. You confusing me. He doesn't have advantage. Short sword, 2 on a dice. Second short sword, 7 on a dice. Other one, dirty 20 to get you.
Okay, I'll deflect that one.
Okay, so that is 6 piercing and 3 psychic.
I rolled a 10, so it's just 3 psychic.
Okay,
That's my reaction gun now.
your action gone, and then the other one's going to take his 2 attack. Yeah,
No, that was your
no, that was
attack,
the second
wasn't
one. Yeah, that was the second attack. Cool. So it's the one below, one with Merrin, who is just taken.
No, I think
Hello.
you've still got 1 attack on me.
Okay.
You've rolled 3 attacks on me.
Oh, okay. I rolled a 13, so it'll be 17.
Yeah, that hits.
Nice. Oh, nice. No, I rolled dice. 8 piercing.
Yeah.
And 4 psychic. Yikes. That's
Yeah, I
that's
am.
mix.
Almost unconscious.
Okay, one in front of you, Merrin, swords out, sun's out, guns out. You just took a big hit from you. He's going to try and knock you. Yeah, Jesus, that's a 22.
Yeah.
Cheers. 4 piercing and 3 psychic.
I had exactly 7. I am also down.
You are down, unconscious. Again, with the short sword, they are not trying to kill, they are trying to knock you out. Oh, I've actually got an unconscious in anything. Look at that. It is nice when you have the exact thing you want to do to kill everybody. That is his go. As you go down, you hear him turn to the orcs and say, "We've got another one here!" And just like pokes your body as it falls off the edge. Where does he need to step out? He's going to stride out into the battlefield. Thorn still standing, and flank Thorn there. Still down. Thorn, you're up. You see this, or you hear the Talon call out as he just starts charging towards you. His sword's dripping with the blood of Merrin.
I'm
I'd
flanked.
play them.
I can't see.
You what, sorry? Oh, sorry.
I am flanked.
I think I'd hear them
Yeah,
say
you're
that about Merrin.
Yeah, you
I'm
did him
feeling
call out.
fucked.
Yeah.
I think
If you hear that and you look out, you see this talon just striding out, almost like flicks the blood off his sword. He's knocked you out, but obviously he's stabbed you over time, Merrin. As he just flicks a sword off his blood, 2 swords, goes charging forward. You then see Peril being dragged, Zilna laying unconscious, and then Thorn gets flanked. And Willow is just went down as well, right?
Yeah.
I think I'd shout out to Thorn. I'd say, Thorn, I think we just let them take us at this point. We're pretty fucked. And on 2 HP, I'm just gonna sort of like hold my hands up, just like, I'll give in, kind of thing.
Okay.
And I'll let them bind me or whatever.
Yep.
Bind my hands.
Thorn.
Yeah, Thorn doesn't give up. He knows he's going to get knocked the fuck out.
Yeah.
They're going to have to do it. Great axe to the York.
Yep.
That will be a 15.
15 hits.
Damage will be 13 points of great axe damage.
Yep.
And the cleave to the one behind me.
Yep.
That will be a 14, which I think this is.
Yeah, as well. Talon's right up 15. Nice. Cool. It is orc time. So, yeah, you're unconscious, so you don't need to be grappled anymore. Willow, so you can be left in the barn or on the side of it. Oh my god, I've got you trapped. Stupid fucking sword.
It's too big.
It gets in the way of the coat. I'll just
Big and beautiful.
Shut the sword off. Nice. As these 2 that were here are going to move like 10, 15. You can make it all the way up to you. You can't flank with that one, but the other one might be able to, as he's going to go for Thorn. Seeing Gimbar's thrown his hands up, he's going to go for his dagger attack. That is a 18.
Yeah, that hits.
And then, where is the damage? I think it's only D4. Orky orc. Yeah, D4. That is 6 points of piercing damage.
Still standing. On the Dewhurst scale, 1.
So it's got just enough movement to get behind you to do another dagger attack with. No. Wasn't he? He's going to try and strangle you. Whilst you've got these 3 around you, he's going to sneak up behind and go for the strangle, which is, I rolled 2 18s, so that's going to be 22.
Yep, that is.
Yeah, 6 bludgeoning damage, and as you're
Down.
fighting there, last thing you see is you get garroted and unconscious you go.
Death saves?
No, again, just being choked out. Nice. So, everyone's unconscious. Apart from Gimbar, who's alive.
I mean,
Gimbar, as you
who's
get...
saying all this and is pretty sort of shell-shocked
Yeah.
at this point.
Yes. You, as the only one up, Gimbar, would be the only one that could witness what happens. So that's lucky, because I can narrate a little bit what happens here. I can't put victory music on because you didn't win. As you are bound and taken down through the inside of the mill, you can see the talons are battered and bruised. One of them was very close to death. The other 2 close to being done. The orcs looked quite well. Talons, all of these, the rest of the bodies of your colleagues to be thrown in the barn for now. And you can see that they're all breathing, but just been knocked fully unconscious. And they all get bound and tied up exactly the same. So when they do come around, so essentially what happens within an hour, you'd come back to like 1 HP. And you can see the talons all congratulating themselves on catching you. They say that. Give me one second.
I'd be the only one hearing this as well.
You'll be the only one hearing this as well, yeah. They say that Zithirak will be very happy with what you've caught here today. And they're talking about how you're good prized fighters and how they're looking for some more fighters. So they have a bit of conversation, kind of don't give a shit that you can hear, as they're tying the rest of them up, throwing them in. And the orcs are doing all the work. The talons are kind of standing around. So you can see here, just observing, the talons clearly seem to be in charge. The kobolds and the half-orcs are doing the work. The half-orcs are doing the tying up. The kobolds won't be trusted. And that you all get thrown in, tied up, thrown into the barn, and held here. And you can hear the Talons talking about how they got who they were, and that Zephyrax will be happy with who they caught. And sorry, they also say that Varan Foss, Varranthos, Varan Foss. Varan Foss's plan was an excellent plan, and she will get some kudos for pulling off this one. And then you're kind of shut in that barn. One of the last things as the night kind of goes through that you hear as the screams continue and carry on through the night is you hear the horrific sound of lightning striking buildings, striking people, as without defenders and a copper dragon in the air, the keep has no one to protect it, and lightning strikes happen probably every 20 seconds, every 30 seconds. You hear these horrific crackles and almost like these explosions that come from this thunder and this lightning that is unlike anything you've ever heard before, Gimbar, as you are kind of locked and you can't see what's going on, but you can feel the presence. You can feel that this dragon is just absolutely ripped through, and you fear for what's happened at the keep without anybody there to defend it. And on that point, we should probably take a break because I got some thinking to do. Pea time?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that was good campaign, guys. We'll see you for campaign 3.
Oh, Jasper. So, how are everyone's second characters coming on?
Not doing it.
It's a tarp.
Unless I can play a ranger called Maywin.
As long as you don't
He
choose
has a
Beastmaster.
pigeon called Tom.
You can definitely do that. Why not? Why not run a Beastmaster
I
and
would.
not use it again?
Only for 2 years, and then I'll change to the other one.
I won't let it change this time. You know the rules too well.
Did you add a new book to the campaign in the last week or so?
Maybe. I don't know.
There's something of Faerun?
No, that was a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
That's where the additional
Only because
things come from. The additional
Yeah.
feats. What you got?
the Forgotten Realms Heroes of Faerun, that one.
Yeah. That's the one
Well,
that...
I haven't looked at my spells since I made my character because I decided what I wanted. But then I just saw today that I've got one that I hadn't seen before.
Yeah. Remember we were saying about maybe looking at different... if you wanted to look at that other class.
Oh yeah, and I was like, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was that book.
Nice.
That was
I
that
have my
book.
second character ready.
You probably got enough characters ready for the whole party.
Yeah, if you need anything.
Yeah, if you need any
Shout.
ideas.
How do you spell that?
Zephyrak. Z-Y... Zephyrak. Z-Y-T-H-R-A-K.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Zephyrak, there's a RP, but Varanthos was the one that called the order.
Can you respell those? Because I'm not
Yes.
confident on my spelling.
So Zephyrak, Z-Y-T-H-R-A-K. And then Varanthos is V-A-R-R-A-N-T-H-O-S. Varanthos was the one that called the order. And Zephyrak, they just said would be very happy with the capture.
Ah, perfect. It auto-corrected in my thing when I changed the name of the NPC name. That's cool.
To the actual thing I just said out loud, or to something different, because that's not...
No, because I took a guess on the spelling first time
okay.
round. But then I
That's
created the NPC things, so I have my little notes.
Oh,
on
the
thus
link.
far.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That
So
is
when I
cool.
updated the NPC file name, it updated it in my session 3 notes.
Mm-hmm. That is cool. I like it when systems do good things.
Unexpectedly good things. I've spent too much time using Microsoft Windows products to realise that that things can actually do stuff that makes
What?
logical sense.
Things can actually be
Oh, are you
useful.
looking at your notes again?
I'm writing my notes.
That's right, his notes. It's updating them in time to scrap
In
them
real
all and
time.
start again.
To forget they exist, like that bit earlier where I thought they were going to the sanctuary and it turns out they weren't.
Yeah. God.
I'm assuming the
Probably
sanctuary would have
pre-read
been.
them.
Sorry,
Sanctuary, yeah.
I'm assuming the sanctuary would have been the same fight, pretty much.
No. Don't assume anything.
You'll never live this down.
It
We
went
would still have been
really well.
captured either way.
I-
whether we had the
That's what I
sanctuary
mean.
or not.
Yeah. 100%.
Oof. Oh, no spoilers. I designed both these two, and then
Think
I was.
about the power you're giving
Let me
Kims right
tell.
now.
Let me tell. Yeah, it's worth it though. I looked at this early in the week and thought, there's a serious chance that because I first thought you wouldn't realize it was a trap, and then that would be bad. And then I thought, even if they find it's a trap, they're probably going to try and fight this. So let me think of a plan. So luckily, I'm ahead of the game here. So congratulations, you've shorthanded about 3 weeks worth of content. Because both fights were not the same. Both fights
It's
were
fine.
not
You can
the
recycle
same.
it. You can recycle it, and you will do.
Butte
Just tweak.
Springs has been attacked by a copper dragon. Is everybody back?
I suppose we don't know that it's been attacked by a copper dragon, do we?
Gimbar-
'Cause we're in the barn.
Gimba,
do.
you don't know, so as you wake up. So, yeah, are we all back? Is everyone back? Is everyone not back? Who was mute? Someone was mute. Reese, you back?
Yeah, but
Okay, good. I'm assuming I've heard everyone speak. So let me get my notes. So, you are either unconscious or captured. You were knocked out. Gimbar, you are awake through this, so you can explain what's happened. Do I just put it on low combat music? I feel like there needs to be some tension. Shouldn't be happy-go-lucky.
Do I
as you
get short
dragged
rest when
around.
this is going on?
Well, that's what I was about to say. So you, as you technically, when you get knocked unconscious, if you just get left, it's like having a short rest. So any of you can short rest now. if you have any hit dice left, of course you haven't. You might have used them all in the short rest you had before. So first things first, you can all short rest. Rain, thunder. Let's make it a little bit ominous. So there we go. So, Gibbo, you're awake throughout everything that happens for the rest of the evening. It's probably again to 12:01 when you were taken and captured. You are kept within the barn for about 20 or 30 minutes before the barn doors are swung open. The half-orcs are there with some kobold helpers. They load you into the back of... no, they don't load you into the back of a wagon, sorry. They load... they tie you, to the back of a wagon. And those that are unconscious get thrown into the wagon. So you're walking because you're awake. And you can see that you start to get dragged out to the north of the town, round the outskirts of the mill, around the north, along the coast, where there is like a kind of pathway where you can see there are kobolds filled with backpacks. There are other carts that are like filled with other boxes, crates, loot that are covered over. And you can see that a portion of, again, difficult to say, it's dark and you can only see some, but there's a caravan at least that is being walked out of the Butte Springs, not taken out on boat. So you're in the top half, you don't know what's happening in the port, but Gimbars, you're getting dragged out, the rest of you guys are asleep. Do your short rest and stuff whilst I'm talking now, those that want to roll any dice. As you are travelling for about half an hour, slow walking with this group of kobolds, half-orcs, some dragonborn, and you can see some talons make up the mix of this, but numbers unsure of. The rest of the party, you guys will wake up. If you don't have any dice left for your hit die, you come back with 1 HP. Gimba, as you are the only one awake, as you're being pulled out here, is there anything you would like to investigate, perceive, look at, ask questions on as the doors open to the mill and you start to get kind of led away?
You said there's a single caravan leaving Butte Springs on the road.
Yeah.
The rest are going to the port.
Yeah. Not like a caravan being like multiple carts.
Yeah. I guess just try and see if I can overhear anything.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
Okay, cool. Give me a perception listening check.
Ugh, 9.
9. Not much. You see there is a few of the talons that pass down give you a second glance. Can you answer me a question, Burn, rather than Gimbar? How alike do you and Balegrund look?
That's a difficult one. I need to check my notes.
There was no notes on looks. Do you think your brothers and sister, are you all ginger-haired, big-bearded dwarfs? Do you think there's enough of a similarity there, or do you think you kind of diverged and had your own looks?
I think certainly ginger and bearded is certainly prevalent between all of us, including my sister.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember which one Belgrand was.
The one that was potentially a member of the Brotherhood. More of a cleric.
I guess I'd certainly be sort of a bigger build.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably slightly taller, but I'm certainly stocky on my with the work I do.
Okay.
But I'd say certainly the hair colour and the beard would be very similar.
You see a few that you don't, with a 9, you can't pick up on why, but a few times, one hunter passes by, gives you a second glance, goes up, grabs another one, comes back, gives you a second glance. They don't ask you any questions, but they seem to take note of you as you're walking behind and moving out. But with a 9, nothing You don't pick up on any conversation. It's raining. The thunder's going off before, and they are trying to make sure you don't. This time, make sure you don't hear. They have the big change from before. They are definitely trying to hide their conversation versus before they didn't give a shit what they were saying and what you could hear. Now they're trying to not have you hear what they're saying.
Do I see anything of the keep, the castle?
You
Does
can
any-
see there is a lot of flame and what looks like fire and damage from the distance. You can see the keep would be about 500, 600 feet away from where you are there. It looks like the keep took some serious damage during the last 20 minutes.
Right.
You difficult to pick out exactly what, but you can see that definitely there's fires coming from within, and there was some stonework damage that's happened. Cool. As you turn around, so the rest of you, as you start to wake up, you are either with some HP, with some skills back, or with just 1 HP. As you wake up slowly and are noted to be awake by a kobold or an orc guard, you are dragged off the car, tied in behind Gimbar, and made to walk the rest of the way. They want you to be walking. They want you to be exhausted. So as soon as you're up and able to do so, you get pulled off the cart, you get tied up and sent to the back. But you are all within ear's width of each other. If you want to have a conversation, up to you. You would probably want to keep it quieter because you are being watched sporadically by kobold guards or not. You are also not the only prisoners. You are the prisoners behind this guard caravan thing here, but you can see other people further up. Each of these carts, and it's probably maybe 3 or 4, are dragging numbers of people. Gimbar, you would have noticed that you are the only ones on this cart. The others have a lot more people, which make you think they're just townsfolk, or definitely not able-bodied fighters, because they're willing to put like 10 or 11 people getting dragged behind a cart versus you guys who have clearly been singled out. So I'd say you all, after another 20 minutes of Gimbar being on his own, start to wake up and see that you are bound. You are in the back of a cart, and as you come to, those of you that come up and will grab you off, tie you up, cut your leg ropes so you can start to walk, and then you get towed in behind Gimbar.
We all have exhaustion as well, right?
Mm-hmm. Those of you that were not,
What's going on? Just
They've,
trying to come to the
taken
realization
us-
of where we're at.
Mm-hmm.
They've taken us, Merrin.
They
They captured us.
They didn't kill us?
No, it seems they want us alive.
But
You know, that
why?
I overheard them say something about good fighters. So maybe they're gonna, I don't know, force us to work for them. Maybe, I don't know.
I try and look around and try and work out who they mean by good fighters.
This is good, lads. We'll find out more soon. Conserve your strength.
What strength? I'm hurt.
Nice.
I would just be silent at the back,
Mhm.
just not really being able to take in what the hell has happened. Because going from being a researcher one day to all this shit that's just happened.
What happened to your dog? Does he like despawn if you go down, or
Despawn.
is he like tied up and, or is he like a bag of nuts and bolts? Or
He was
There's a
shiny. Maybe he was-
mechanical dog somewhere that can't do anything.
He's probably just still there.
I assume he's bundled up with our weapons.
He was shiny enough to be considered a shiny. A lot of these carts have got shinies in, but yeah, you're anything from that fight, you will all have lost your weapons.
As protector of the dogs, does that break her off?
no, it's not sentient being, so it can't.
I've lost my rapier. No.
I hope that wasn't given to you by someone special.
No comment. That's backstory. We don't do backstory here.
I still have my weapons.
Has Peril's hat been taken away?
What's that?
No, not the source of his power.
Oh, if Peril was looking around and is he so I missed. Has he got what are they called? Handcuffs on, or is it tied by rope?
It'd be tied by rope.
Tied by rope.
Yeah.
Would I be able to cast a spell while not being looked at, or is it a bit too?
Probably you could. It would be when you're not being looked at. Your problem will be where your hands tied. You can't cast anything that you have to move your hands for. So any semantic spells you're out. So you could verbally cast.
Oh, okay.
But if you need to move, so your semantic spells will be like you have to do something with your hands to cast. If your hands are tied, you can't like wiggle your fingers and make it work. So it'd be very select spells you could do. So you'd have to break your binds, then try and cast the spell. Chance of doing it unseen, kind of unlikely. But you can try.
No.
How much health did you get? How much health did you get?
I didn't use any hit dice. I used them all.
Okay. So yeah, it would be different. Anything is possible, but you'd have to break for semantic. Where your hands are tied, you'd have to break the binds to be able to do anything. But you could cast a verbal spell if you only have a verbal only spell.
No, I've only got one, but that's message. Everything else is semantic.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, that's my idea out the window.
Cool. So yeah, you have the time to get you're being walked through as the walking happens. You walk for many hours, about probably 3-4 a.m. And the sun, a bit after actually the sun starts coming up. But you walk through the rest of the night in this caravan, unarmed, just being dragged behind these carts. Cool.
Do we recognise any of the countryside we're in at the minute? As we're travelling?
Who would have been? Maybe those of you that would have. It's a weird place to travel, so you can keep track of where you're traveling, definitely for sure. So you're oh, that's one fucking one.
Can we tell by the constellations, or
Of where you are?
yeah?
You'll be able to track because you're walking on the coastline, pretty much. So your Butte Spring sits right on the top. You had seen the boats and the port come in, but you are definitely being walked, which means you know you're being taken somewhere on land, right? The report from Governor Silverbrook said that they think there's a base somewhere out in the towards the Shattered Isles. So you're being taken on a northern route that's not the trade route that you can see on the map that joins Pickland and Butte Springs. You've been taken along the coast through like the rocks and the mountains up to where the Shattered Isles starts, where these sporadic islands are over there. So if you've been in that area, you might have, but not many people go through these hills because there's nothing there. You have Butte Springs, and then maybe you go and see the Orcs in Pickland, but why would you come around it? Most people go to Butte Springs and Diamond Mountains, and if they're taking the route, they take a trade route to get to Pickland quickly, or they take the route, which would be the route you came in on. No one really goes for like Highland walks up to the right north coast. So you know where you are roughly, but you wouldn't know the terrain well per se. So it's just tracking, and you are tracking very close to the coastline, to be fair. So you're able to know that you're still staying on the northern coast. You're not going inland anywhere. You're making your way through this like hilly, rocky, craggy part of the north of the country that has always been slightly destroyed because it was the area where the Fallen Conquest happened. It's where the land was destroyed by the falling of the Great Dragon and the giants. So there are the land itself, that it looks like lots of earthquakes have happened, right? There's loads of passes you pull through where there's like hills that roll up that turn into like cliff faces where the land has kind of slid away. They roll back in. So you're just meandering your way through this land. You're leaving tracks behind. You'd easily be able to be followed if you were trying to follow someone's tracks, but you're in it, so you don't need to follow the tracks per se. But yeah, I think you know you're going along the coast, but where you're going to, you don't know anything exists in this northeastern corner. Not that you've ever been to. Those of you that are born in the north.
I have a thing. Can I, as we're kind of walking along behind this carriage, can I like overhear any of the sort of Talons discussing anything? Talking about anything? Or are they just being quiet? 'Cause I assume they're nearby watching us.
They're watching, they're piping through. There's a mixed guard you've got of kobolds that kind of following you.
The half-orcs.
The half-orcs and the Talons. So they all kind of take routes round. You guys would have been asleep when they came round and was kind of giving Gimbar a second look. But yeah, you can roll a perception check to try and hear out to see if you can pick anything out from what's going on.
So that's -1 because I'm exhausted. So that is 9.
9. Really difficult. You can see that there's Talons. The only thing you've got 100% confirmed, Talons are working with Dragonborn and Kobolds. And for some reason, some Orcs. So that whole, like, are the Cult of the Dragon and the Talons, are they one? Are they the same? Are they working together? What's going on? Looks like maybe. You, I would say, about, no, probably before, very early on in the walk, you would have, would you have? No, you probably wouldn't have. So no, it's really hard.
No, that's fine. No, it was just to try and get a bit of extra info if possible. But if that's the way it is with my terrible roll, that's the way it is.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. You're not in a great position. But yeah, you can see you're part of many prisoners being dragged and brought through. Nice. Would you be in?
Could I?
Mhm.
Sorry, with the other prisoners that are being dragged and stuff.
Yep.
Do I recognise anyone as potentially Brotherhood people that were at the sanctuary and have been captured too?
You are being separated out, so you'll have to like peer out and look at the group up in front of you. The group up in the next carriage are the only ones you'll be able to really see. They all look like townsfolk.
Okay.
Not even right, unless you know anyone particularly in Boot Springs you're looking out for. You're looking at. When you look out, you can just see a mix of townsfolk there, and there don't seem to be any. What you will pick up, even without rolling, is that there's no children in there. They seem to be like able-bodied men and women. So they haven't gone on like a drive just to take everyone. This isn't everyone from the town, clearly. Some people have been selected and brought here, and you know they were killing people as well. So they've taken some people for something. But it seems that as you're looking, there's no children, there's no like elderly. They've taken able-bodied men and women, and they're the ones that are being dragged forward, much like they've taken yourselves.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Lovely. Cool. So you get dragged forward as you carry on along the coast. The weather starts, the further you get from Butte Springs, the weather starts to clear slightly, the rain starts to lighten as you make your way through a set of kind of like hollow rocky plateaus where these areas pull up. You see at one point the carriages stop. You can also pick up, as you're in a set caravan, but there are groups that come from behind you who are just on foot patrols that pass straight by, and you can tell there's stragglers out. So it looks like this is a real slow, not necessarily it's not like a rank and file marching order. All the soldiers are leaving Butte Springs. It looks like you guys have left Butte Springs, and you can see like an hour after you're going, people catch you up and overtake you. Maybe they're groups of Talons or Dragonborn that like, just they didn't have to wait for the carts, so they just pass you by. Seems like there's like a slow train of these siegers leaving. You took a load of stuff, but there's people that are still following in behind you, and probably people that are up in front. One point you stop, and you can see that a few of the Dragonborn and Kobolds peel off, and they go up and they set themselves up on the cliff and just sit there, and then the caravan carries on again. So they are leaving like rear guard behind as well to protect themselves in case anyone follows out from Butte Springs. I think Fawn, you would know that as a kind of retreating tactic to make sure you cover your ass a bit. But you would also pick up that this isn't a military exercise, clearly, because you would want to get everyone out. They're letting them just slowly stream out along this path, being fairly obvious, leaving tracks. There's an arrogance to the way the sieges run and the way that this kind of retreat is happening back to wherever their camp is. But you do make it back. Oh, shit, my laptop just turned off. So once the sun starts to come up about 4 or 5 in the morning, as you've been walking through the night, somewhere within these rocky plateaus, there you kind of make your way down into a bit of a cavern, a wide base that opens up, kind of round circle of multi-layered rock face. As the carts kind of get pulled in around. As you come in, you can see there's little huts made up, these more shack style, smaller huts that have been thrown together in the basin of this thing. And then as you kind of get pulled around the side, you can see there are hollows out in the caves. There are many cave holes of many different sizes that are in the side of this plateau. Full height, you probably come, as you're coming down as well, probably goes up to 30-ish foot, maybe 3 stories. But there's no sensible order. This is hollowed out, either been made by chipping some stone away or was just naturally formed. And you can see where stairs have been put in to make different climbers here. But you come into this camp that could run into the hills for God knows how much, with the number of cave holes that are set around here. But your carts and stuff are pulled round into this camp. And you see that people get dragged off into different caves and get tied up. And within these caves, they have certain ones that are made of certain size, where they are blocked off with either steel, what are they called, cages, like gates that have been thrown inside these. So within a hole, there's a steel cage, or they have these like huge stone slabs that they pull across to make doors. But they have what is essentially these smaller rooms that are like prison cells. And people start getting funneled off, people get funneled off, people get funneled off, and finally you as a group are grabbed and funneled off. As you are funneled off, there is a group of talons that come with the orcs and the dragonborn to make sure that you are popped into one of these specific caves, and yours is rolled over and closed with a stone door. There are some breaks in the holes and little peepholes you can see out, but this kind of unloading of prisoners as they come in happens for a couple of hours. And then the prisoners kind of drop. The prisoners seem to be like the first run. After your caravan, kind of another lot start coming through. Load of kobolds moaning because they're coming in carrying these massive backpacks full of stuff. They start coming in, and you see that no more prisoners arrive, just groups and groups of kobolds or dragonborn or orcs, and not many talons outside the first party, as they all coming in carrying either boxes of loot, stuff on their back of their, like, whatever their siege, their spoils of the siege, and they are taken into one of the larger cave mouths off to the side. You can't see exactly which one, but you know it's one of the larger ones that go deeper into the cave, as you can see as these guys come in and get pulled. Who would be up for being most vigilant? There's probably like 2 portholes. So who would be most vigilant or most keeping eye on what was the movements and happening once you were locked in a cell?
I would like to think I would be, but I don't have very high perception. Is it, what time of day is it now?
No, still night. Yeah, well, the sun's just starting to come up.
Okay. I would want to try and take a look. Mm-hmm. No, actually, no. I wouldn't want to do that. I would want to try and investigate our jail cell.
Okay. Yeah. Give me an investigation.
I think I would be sort of the adrenaline sort of worn off, and I'm just like shell shocked at this point, so I'd just be sort of sat on my own, like in my own head, I guess.
Yeah.
That was a 21 on the investigation.
21, nice. The cell you are in, you can. It is like a natural formed hollow, and they've just pulled like a big stone across the door. You can feel from that the composition of the rock around here that these are like solid. These are thick walls. These are not thin. You've been put in something that is, you're essentially inside of what feels like a boulder. You feel like this is kind of secure. But looking at the makeup and remembering on when you came in, you think there's a few of these. Like this side where they are clearly like smaller holes inside thicker rock versus maybe lighter holes where none of the townsfolk of Butte Springs got brought the way you got brought. They've got sent somewhere else. So you get the feeling that you've been split apart from these others, and that there might be a couple of these like high security cells that you are in one of them of. But it is solid rock on the 3 sides round, an oval that is probably only about 20 foot by 10 foot, very small space for you 6 to be in, and then this big stone slab that's been pulled across as a door.
I'm very hurt still, so I'm going to cure wounds on myself.
Cool. Would anybody be looking outside?
I guess I'll be wanting to, well, specifically try and keep an eye on where our stuff is being taken to.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me a perception check.
That is 17.
17, nice. You can see, as you're watching especially the second lot of carts come in, that there is a distinction being made between some of the loot. Some of it is being taken into the cave, and some of it is being stored away, kind of like in the still out in the open plateau. And it looks like the latest stuff, the shinies, the siege, the niceties, the shiny bits are being taken into the cave, and you know that your cart was pulled off to a side, and it doesn't look like it's been unloaded. So it's the other side, which is probably like, I don't know, 60, 70, maybe more feet away from where you were taken in. But if that cart's still there with your stuff still on it, they clearly aren't moving your weapons in with the rest of the shinies, with the rest of the loot for now. So it'd be trying to get, if you were to get out, you'd have like a maybe 80-foot dash to try and get where they are. But at the moment, you've got a sight on them. So you know you could always come up and have a look and check that if that cart's been unloaded or not.
I'll try and continue to keep an eye on that.
Nice. There is a bit of a ruckus that happens. Maybe once the sun is starting to come up, maybe another hour passes by. As most are back now, the trail of people coming in lightens up. As you can hear a lot of the talons moving around. You also are like on the ground floor, so you can hear above you the shuffling on movement on rock. Something large sounds like it's moving around, coming down, and then and sniffing into one of the holes of your prison cell. You see a blue snout, not huge, but like the snout on this thing is at least got to be a few foot taller than Thorn is. Sniffs in, and you just hear, what a find. Good work. Varanthos is very happy with you. You have done us a great service today. We have caught a great prize. A siege without problem. Very rare. Shows how far you have come and why working with us is good for you. And you hear another voice, slightly lower, but not as well projected, kind of responds back. As this voice is kind of bellowing out from what must be this large, much larger creature. And again, like you've seen the end of this blue snout peer into your cell. As they disappear off, kind of walk off around the corner. You hear one of the guards after make note to that person coming through. And that thing, that beast, that person was referred to as Thunderclaw. As his conversation disappears off around the corner, and comes back. Another hour passes. Rain kind of completely stops. Stragglers really not coming through anymore, as most people seem to be back. There's some movement happening. You hear some fires starting to go up as the camp kind of comes back to being a camp. Feels like it was probably cleared out pretty much for what went on before, as it doesn't long for the stone to be shifted to one side as a group of talons walk in, grab you all one by one, and take you out to be lined up. Outside in the front, you are knocked down to your knees, and your hands are placed behind like just a stick that's in the ground. So like a fairly decent sized, not stick is the wrong word, like a log, like a pylon that is stapled into the ground. But you're knocked to your knees, and your hands are placed behind it. So you're kind of not fully locked in, but your arms are your arms are stopping you to fall forward, and to get out, you'd have to get up on your knees and lift your arms far back. So you're not super uncomfortable, but not a great position to be in. As one by one, you guys are pulled out, drop to your knees, and put along these things. Gimba, as you are pulled out, as you all are pulled out, you see the procession in front of you of talons, where there is one that stands out massively, this giant blue, what is the largest dragonborn anybody would have ever seen, but it can't be a dragonborn because it has wings. You can see the wings tucked in behind. This thing is huge, twice as wide as Thorn, maybe 1 or 2 foot taller. Big, broad set half dragon that as you guys come out, you can see is staring at you all. To his side, kind of stood just Thunderclaw stood just back from this other talon that is dressed in not a stand, still in the whites and in the golds, but has like an ornate headdress of horns that come round that are in gold. Clearly has a long sword, and is watching the proceedings that you will pull out. And then there is the standard kind of talon guard force that sits behind him. Your best guess would be to say this is either Zephyrak or Varanfos, and then clearly Thunderclaw is the big one there, as you were all being pulled out, lined up one by one. As you all get pulled out and pushed down, you hear a kerfuffle, like a kicking off of a dwarf being pulled out from another one of these coves and dragged out, and Gimbar in the spare post next to you, thrown down on his knees, tied up as well. You look across to see your brother, Balgrund, who is looking battered and bruised as he is thrown down. He completely disheveled, like the braids of his beard are starting to fall apart. His armaments have all been taken off from him. It looks like he's kind of wearing commoner clothes. You've never seen him really dressed like this before, as he is not unconscious, but to the point of being like the bruises on his cheeks and his face, where clearly he's taken some kind of beating, are blown up. He's like part dribbling blood, as he is groggy as hell, as he just sits there and hangs his head down.
Am I gagged? Or am I able to speak?
No, all you are just tied up with your hands. There's a lot here. If you to look around, there's probably 50, maybe more, of some kind of guard force, whether it be Dragonborn or Kobold or whatever. So as you look around, there's a lot of people here, so they don't think you're going to be able to get away. Yeah. They're not really worried too much.
I was still kind of in my own head after all this. I'm not really a fighter. I might be a monk and chain, but essentially I'm just a bartender. The only reason why I was so actively fighting was because my dislike of kobolds and dragonborn. But after all that sort of wore off, I'm just completely shocked. And then as soon as I noticed Balgrund, without thinking of my surroundings, since days, and I just shout out his name.
Yeah, as soon as you shout out his name, you see his eyes open as he turns towards you, as he goes, "Oh, Gimba, no. Gimba, what are you doing here?"
They caught us in Butte.
What are you doing in Butte? Oh, shit, this is not good. Gimba, this is not good.
Oh, you?
Well, you see him try to smile, and then he just winces with pain. He goes, "This was kind of my plan, to be honest. But it didn't go exactly as I thought it would."
Your plan?
Well,
what do you mean?
The best way to get in and find out what's going on is to get right into the mix, innit? So I didn't get captured per se, but yeah, we're looking
cleric.
into these.
What are you doing?
And he looks at him and smiles and goes, spits out a bit of blood, and he's like, "I'm a little bit more than the cleric, Gimba, but this is maybe not the time to talk about it. So just these talons, they want information, and if they think you've got information, they'll keep you alive for a bit longer. So just play ball, don't squeal too early, and we'll get a plan to get out of here. As you see,
I'm just kind of speechless at this point, and I guess I just nod my head.
Yeah, as one of the, as you
So I'm
see,
like, well, what is my brother doing here? Why is he?
Yeah. Give me an
He
insight check.
shouldn't be here.
Low DC is your brother.
11.
Yeah, and for your brother, like, there's a lot. It's a weird one. It's like you feel like he is telling the truth, that he's just said a bunch of weird stuff that doesn't make sense to you, but you then are like, well, how do you, when you, like, if your brother says he's a cleric, who fucking asks another question about why he's a cleric or what he's doing as a cleric? So it's a bit like, well, this all could be true. This is so surreal what's going on there. But yeah, everything he says, you're just like, cool. He seems to be onto something. You trust him, he's your brother. That insight check, in short, that just backs that up. Like, okay,
Yeah.
if he's got a plan, it's all we've got left to fucking hold on to something. And as you kind of having that conversation, Thunderclaw comes over, just like grabs your brother's head and pulls him up, and then grabs your hair and pulls him up and just says, "We nearly got the wrong one, but we got two." Oh, that's not a Scottish voice. "Two for the price of one," as he turns back and says, "These dwarves could be useful." As your brother spits at him, as he looks back and just backhands with his claw across, red blood all across the whites of Thunderclaw. Just like, come on. We can do this the nice way. We've been kind to you. You could just play ball. It doesn't have to be this dirty.
Saying this, I say, fucking dragon. And I spit at him as well.
He looks down at you and goes, must run in the family. Just backhands you as well. How much
Any damage?
health do you have? Yeah.
16 after the short rest.
You take 3 points of bludgeon.
Yeah.
It's a light backhand. It's not trying to kill you. You are kind of all lined up across the board. One, as you go down the line, and you see this other figure kind of takes a route round and just walks past each of you, taking a look at you. There's a talon that comes with her who kind of like lifts, if your head's down, lifts your head up so you can see, so you get a good look at this, as good a look as you can at someone that's in like a Loki style like headdress that comes up and round. So their face is partly covered, but you can see these like ice blue piercing eyes that are looking down. Female form, definitely, and looks to be an elf. From what you can make out, as she doesn't say anything, but she just stares at each of you as she goes around and looks, and then gets to you, Thorn, as someone lifts up, and Thunderclaw moves down to join. As she looks at you, Thorn, give me a history roll or an insight.
They're both +3, so fucking hell, nat 20. Why am I wasting them?
As you
So
look,
23.
you don't recognize you've worked with in and around the talons, right? You were in the south, in the capital. You've seen some talons. You don't recognize this half dragon beast, but you had heard that the talons had been moving with these these dragonborn creatures, or these larger beast creatures, as part of their force. But when you look up and see these blue eyes, you've seen these eyes before. This is someone that has been in the Islet Kingdom before. This is someone that has been very close to, in meetings, in and around the king, in and around Prince Edmund. The eyes are so distinct that you would not forget them. And this is someone that was called a general within the Talons ranks, that was included as part of these meetings where they were discussing where the Talons were going to go and where they were going to move to and who was going to be in charge of different areas. This was one of these commanders of a region. And then it was about this time that you got booted out, right? That Prince Edmund's guard stopped turning up to the meetings and nothing else.
Was he beforehand?
But what, sorry?
What race was he beforehand?
This is the elf woman that you know.
Oh, the elf woman. I thought you
Yeah,
were talking
no,
about
no, no.
Thunderclaw.
The big half dragon beast you've never seen before, like that. Wild. You're not sure. You'd heard talons are like we were moving with creatures or using creatures, but you'd never heard of or seen these like roided out dragonborn beasts. But the elf you recognise.
Where are we situated in this line? I'm picturing a line. Where is Thorn in relation to me?
Well, wherever he want to be. You could be alongside him. They would have pulled you out and kind of gone. Not in the high order, but
because
just
I wanna see with any
stuff.
if there's any way I could see if there's any hint of recognition on his face.
Yeah, you'd be close enough.
Oh,
Look,
if you give me a second, what was her name?
Yeah.
Did I know her name?
no, you just know that she was called. The talons used rank rather than necessarily name, but you just know that she was in one of the positions with. There's a few others in this meeting where they were all pulled out as being kind of like regional heads, regional generals, and she was one of these regional generals. But names and stuff. they
In
don't
that
remember,
case,
it's the eyes you remember.
I will say, looking directly into her eyes, General, you're a long way from the palace.
And she looks back and smiles and says, "I recognize you. You're one of Edmund's guards. You are also
Retired.
Long way from the palace yourself." She lingers on the question. She looks towards Thunderclaw and says, "Why, Thunderclaw, would one of Prince Edmund's little boys be this far north?" And he kind of raises his eyebrows and goes, "We could always find out."
Sorry, Hip, is she the one that had the headdress on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the other woman has the headdress with the blue eyes. So she stopped in front of Thorn, and the rest of you can see that there is clearly something that's been remembered here between these two. So she looks back to you, Thorn, and says, "Well, two choices then. You can tell us how you managed to get yourself so far lost and accidentally in Butte Springs at this time. Very dangerous. Or we can do it the hard way." And she gestures towards Thunderclaw.
I'm happy to have a chat. Just make sure there's a pint waiting for me.
Not that sort of chat. As she gestures to him, and he picks you up, and the rest of you see that this Thunderclaw lifts Thorn with ease, just like and drags him across a bit to your feet, kind of kick over. As with the rest of you lined up, she they get pulled out, and she sits down and gets a stool brought out for her as he pops you down on the floor and stands over you, and she says, "Time for a chat." And she waits for you to offer up information.
I avoid making eye contact because I'm a very nervous individual.
So you imagine it now, if you're looking at a scene, there is all of you on these these poles looking out with Gimbar on one. Gimbar, can you give me a what's your passive perception?
Passive 13.
13. There is another person in this line, so you lot are like the first 6. Then it's your brother, and there's another person over there. Give me a nature check.
$19.
19. That the person on the other side of your brother is what looks to be like a half orc, but like a really skinny half orc, and you catch them at a glance. Again, they look beaten as well, but rather than looking as beaten and broken as your brothers, they look more stoic, that they are just holding in. But you catch the sight of them when your brother's like head's lolling a little bit. And yeah, it looks like there's clearly another prison that's been pulled out here that looks maybe to be a half orc, but not like a half orc you've ever seen before. As that's the lineup, sorry. So that's all of you in a line. There's one space where Thorn's been dragged out, and you're watching this kind of conversation happen about 15 foot away from where you are. So yeah, Thorn, you get thrown down onto your knees again as she sits on this sofa, and you've got Thunderclaw stood alongside you.
Nothing to drink. No hospitality whatsoever.
So, how does one of the Kingsguard find themselves so far north?
Retired Kingsguard.
Retired Kingsguard, as she says, and he was found with how much gold on him was that? And one of Talon says he had a couple hundred gold on him. Oh, retired? You brought your full retirement to the north, did we?
Mercenary work pays well.
So not retired then. Working for someone.
Retired from the Kingsguard.
Retired from the
Active
Kingsguard.
mercenary.
Okay, so who are you a mercenary for then?
Whoever has the gold to pay us.
Us. So this is your band of mercenaries, is it? Leaves the Kingsguard. You were only in the Islet Kingdom a few days ago.
Got word of a job. It seems that the people up north here are being troubled by kobolds and dragonborn. Rumours of a dragon or two.
She smells troubled. No. We're here to help. You know how the Talons work. There's kobolds and dragonborn are the problem, then Talons are the answer. So you just decided
Well, it seems
to...
you were working with them.
Well,
Not
sometimes...
an answer to them.
Sometimes you have to work with them to bring them on side. That's how our methods are far and wide. We use lots of different ways to bring people under control. Still, what got into your mind? What was it? What was the spark that made you decide that was it? I'll leave the Islet Kingdom, travel north for a week, to start a mercenary band with these other folk. As she kind of gives a second glance, the rest of you all lined up. And just be exactly where you shouldn't have been. Either good luck on your part or incredibly bad luck.
Well, bad luck seems to follow me these days.
Okay.
You ask why? My wife passed. I didn't want to stay in my house anymore. I thought, why not put my skills to use one more time?
Sorry, did we know that his wife passed away?
No.
Okay, Willow does a sad face. Oh.
She's like, I'm just not buying it. Prince Edmund's favourite little toy turns up in Butte Springs the day we are sieging, and it's all just a happy coincidence. I feel like there's a little...
Did you let him know you'd be sieging?
Of course we didn't let him know you'd be sieging. The Talon's movements in the north have nothing to do with the Kingsguard. We report to the king.
Well, it's the same, is it not?
Depends. Looks like Prince Edmund is sending out to me little spies, undermining the king's orders. Isn't that not what it looks like? And she looks to Thunderclaw, and he just smiles and says, "It does."
Well, you'll have to take that up with him.
She pauses, kind of gives a nod to Thunderclaw as he grabs you and puts you. No, he will take you back actually to the original hidey hole and throw you in. And then she will stand up and say, so you're all unfortunate enough to have been caught up in this mess. It sounds like you're part of a mercenary group that have just appeared out of nowhere to accidentally appear in Butte Springs during a raid when we are on official king's business here in the north. That's not a good look for you all, I have to say. So we shall be conducting a trial of sorts to see which of you are true traitors to the crown which of you maybe were misguided and can see the light a different way. These trials will be conducted in a few hours, so don't go too far. We'll get to you one at a time. And then she kind of nods as each of the talents come round to kind of grab you each up off the stakes, throw you in. Gimba, your brother, and this other humanoid get taken off to a different direction and thrown in a thing, thrown back in the cell. As the dwarf gets pulled across and shut, and you can hear them having a discussion out and round before. And as Varenfrost disappears, you see the talons get into a movement. They start moving around. They're starting to get something set up as you were all thrown back into this kind of cell together. Thorn thrown to the back first, and the rest of you obviously hearing that conversation, and then being left together, knowing that you're going to be called into a trial one by one over like the next hour.
Does this thing we're in look discreet, or does it look like people can hear us if we talk to each other?
There are guards standing outside, but it's only like 2 or 3 little like rock portholes. So up to you whether you like whisper. They'll hear you whispering, but they'll have to roll perception checks to try and hear what you're saying.
I will try and whisper discreetly.
If I was to use my message spell, because there's a cantrip over and over again, no one can hear it other than me and
The person you're sending it to.
the person I'm talking to. So if I was to like just put my finger to my lips, tell everyone to be quiet, and then I will send everyone a message. It will take ages, but it will take ages, but I could send messages to everybody, let them know that we can talk quietly and no one will hear us, but it will take a while.
I think I'd just rather whisper discreetly.
You could do it, but it
You
would
also
just...
don't want the talent seeing you casting spells because they're bastards.
Yeah. Oh.
They also hate magic users.
They hate magic
That's what I
users.
mean.
I think your hat has given you away.
What? Yeah, you could do it. It would
No,
just...
that's a style choice.
It would take such a long
Yeah.
time to disseminate the conversation. You would have to elongate the time of your conversation, which may lead to
Okay.
it being too long. You don't know. You know that in the next hour, they clearly don't want you to get any more refreshed from where you are before they're calling you out. And the talons that are moving around outside now are clearly moving to set up something. But yeah, you have some time now to talk before we finish.
I just want to whisper discreetly and say we're on our own here, but we can't admit to being sent by who we were sent by.
Why don't we just say we're treasure hunters? And we
Because I've
came
already said
across,
we're mercenaries.
mercenaries could be treasure hunters.
But treasure and mercenary work are it's gold at the end of the day.
Just remember, the people who sent each of you will be in danger if you're linked back to them.
Mm-hmm.
It's all too much.
Willow ruffles his hair.
He's a
How
little
are you
man.
going to do that with your?
Just because he's small.
I am going to say that we should be careful. The night hides many eyes.
Don't worry, lads. We'll get out of this.
I have a response to that. I just need to know what it is.
And we've learnt much already.
2 seconds.
Our eyes never close. Our eyes never close.
Eyes never close.
Oh, but ours never close. Sorry.
Oh, this is a code you two have got, okay.
Huh?
Willow
Just
raises
think of it
one
as-
eyebrow.
It's just thief cant, isn't it?
Yeah. Very good. Cool. Wicked. So yeah, this is your time before we end now. Yet to have any discussions before we set up for next time. But the setup is on the recognition of Thorn that you have been pulled out. You've been he's been told that you are mercenaries. You were in the wrong place for them at the wrong time, which is very suspicious. So one by one, you'll be pulled in to be questioned on your motives. Are you true traitors to the king? Some of you are like, fuck the king, I mean, he's in the south, but...
Thorn, this isn't a whisper. Are you saying like when they're obviously going to push us for who has sent us as this mercenary mission? What do we say to that? That we're not telling them, or we make up a name?
You were hired by me to do a job, and I was hired by somebody else.
Okay, I can do that.
Just say.
Does that not break your oath?
Just
Well-
say we poop at dawn.
My,
I love that bombshell.
I'm gonna kill you.
Oh, that's what you should have responded to when I said that line.
Jesus.
You created
So I
this, by the
should.
way.
Sorry, I'm just doing story things. Whilst you steal my lines, which are trademarked, so I will be suing you. Whilst my oath does mean that I must be honest, my word is my promise, and my word was that I would not share why we are here and who we were sent by. So I must abide by that. If it means being mechanically cheeky, then I shall.
I was about to say out of character. Sounds a bit mechanically cheeky.
I was left with the funds to pay you all. You worked for me.
What are they not gonna?
By the way, they
pick
took
up
all the funds to pay you all, so you're actually not getting paid anymore.
So
Exactly.
you owe us.
So, do they think we will betray your trust because we're not getting paid?
I think that they think you'll betray my trust because they're going to beat the crap out of you. Did you
I
not
look
see
shocked.
that other dwarf?
Did you know that other dwarf, Gimbar?
The dwarf is my brother.
Oh, I thought you looked similar.
Yes. You should see my sister. We're almost spit an image.
Was
girl.
there another in the line when I was dragged off?
There was a half orc, but I don't recognise him, but doesn't look like any half orc I've ever seen.
Why
Quite
not?
slight build. Normally, half orcs
skinny.
are big. Yeah, skinny.
Maybe we have
So-
allies.
Maybe.
I'd hope that Gimbar's brother is an ally.
Yes. He doesn't like kobolds and dwarf dragons and all that any more than I do. Oh, I don't know why he's here. There's no reason for him to be here. He's just a cleric.
There's nothing just about clerics.
No, but I mean, he's not spreading the word. He's not, doing what we're doing.
No, but where there is faith, there is no fear, and perhaps that is why he's here.
If he's a cleric, does that mean he's a healer? Or is he one of those weird ones that doesn't like to do it?
Oh no, he heals. He heals.
Who would dare?
Oh, R.I.P.
He's not dead. I don't think. He's just on another continent. He goes to a different school.
He doesn't go here anymore. Cool. Anything else you guys want to discuss?
What if they press us on magic?
Don't know about you guys, but I'm good with that.
I am not good with that, and I don't think our friends there are either, as I nod towards the two wizards. And if they find out that I'm Brotherhood, I could be in trouble.
Save whatever power you have until it's time to escape.
I'm not feeling very powerful at the moment.
You think we can escape this place?
I'll look down.
I've
my
escaped
hand.
worse than this.
I'll down on my bare hands, be like, well, I don't have mine with me right now.
Oh, Rufus, we'll have to find him before we leave.
We're talking about the dog.
I don't care.
Wow.
Jesus Christ. And on that bombshell.
Yeah, on that bombshell. Okay, so locked in a rocky room. We will come back next time to see what the plan is. You are all captured. You will be taken one by one to be questioned by Valenfrost and Thunderclaw as to whether you are true traitors after being proclaimed to be mercenaries from Prince Edmund's little pet. I'm sure it'll all go perfectly well.
I'm just going to warn you now, Merrin has a low pain tolerance.
Oh, good.
Shock.
Farewell.
Hayward, with your